ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spawncast episode 473. RGT will be dropping in here, so if you see him pop in, don't mind him. I'm sure he'll make himself known. But we got some people here. OJ's working through it. OJ, how you doing over there, sir?
F lettuce, man. Don't eat it.
The lettuce got him.
Don't eat it. Yeah,
like
Taco Bell was involved with that, right? Somehow.
It was one of their, supposedly it was one of their distributors of lettuce for some of their
locations.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
who
man.
It was Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, Taco Bell. I didn't eat Taco Bell, though. It was just lettuce from Walmart. But I'm going to blame Sony right now. So I'm just...
You wish that lettuce was digital instead of physical, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Man.
Seriously. I would have been in much better shape right now.
There. Yep.
So I'm going to blame Sony for it. I'm going to make a video. Sony got me sick, and it's going to get a lot of views. So you guys watch it tomorrow. I'm going to say it. So look out for it.
Ryan was unable to do the podcast this week, so next week we have Click R3. We got you. Don't worry. And it's funny, if we had done the Click R3 podcast on schedule, we would have completely missed the earnings stuff. So this actually worked out for, I think, a better show. All right, so stay tuned for that. We got you. Radic, how's it going over there, sir?
I watched Spider-Man Brand New Day yesterday.
I'm going to see that, I think, this week at some point.
Probably Tuesday.
Oh, you got to. Yeah, it's probably my favorite Tom Holland Spider-Man movie out of all four of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I don't like it as much as Spider-Man 1 or 2, the Raimi ones, but this movie was really good, man. Like really, really good. You can tell they actually took time and effort to craft their action scenes because they were way better than anything from like the first three Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
They said they were taking some of the scenes from Insomniac stuff for the movie.
Dude, a lot of the combat in this movie is very Insomniac coded in terms of like the way he moves, like the way he flows between enemies, the way he jumps from punch to kick to like in Insomniac Spider-Man, he press circle near a wall, he like hang on to the wall, like push himself forward and punch somebody. He does that. So yeah, very well made movie. I like Peter is like super sad. It's like it really is like Spider-Man 2 vibes in that way. It's like a super sad boy movie, which kind of speaks to me in a way. So yeah, highly recommend Spider-Man Brand New Day. And what's funny is like after I watch the movie, I go on Twitter and there's like a high quality rip of it, like a legit high quality.
I saw that, dude. They said it was like 5.9 million views before Sony got to it.
I don't know how the hell that. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Because I'm watching it, it's like I saw a screenshot of the tweet. It's like, dude, this is like of like a pretty important character that would be a spoiler. It's like this is like way too high quality. Like what? And then I saw the video. I'm like, oh shit! I guess I'm watching the movie again for free.
Twitter has kind of been like a crazy spot for piracy. I'll be real, because I think the other day I scrolled through, and you know how people do a thing where they're like put a brand new movie or something up there, and then you just get rickrolled after 30 seconds.
Yeah,
but the thing's still 2 hours long, just of that. Someone was like, "Here's the Odyssey," and I was like, "Okay, is this a?" I click like 40 minutes in, and no, it's the Odyssey. Yeah. I click 50 minutes in. Nope. Okay, still the Odyssey. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but somehow that is a thing. These movies are just getting distributed on Twitter pretty consistently.
Dude, the same thing happened with me with the Galaxy movie. I watched it. It was like, all right, like that was I wasn't crazy about it. And then I go on Twitter. It's like, all right, here's the full movie, a full like hour and 15 minutes. I'm like, god damn, dude.
And most of the time, it's up for a good part of a day sometimes before it gets pulled. So I don't know. It's crazy. That's a little weird platform right now.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Evan, how you doing over there?
All right, pretty fucking beat.
Are you gonna see? You said you're gonna see Brand New Day this week?
Probably Tuesday.
Yeah. I was still looking around for the 70mm Odyssey, and then here comes Spider-Man. So
yeah.
Now apparently people were. I mentioned it. People were like, "Yeah, the King of Prussia one's all messed up." Which King of Prussia is like more than an hour away from me anyway. But it's that IMAX projector's all jacked up. So
it's not just that one. Supposedly a bunch of them were that way, because that projector in particular is like rare, and the people who knew how to manage it don't exist anymore. So they're trying to figure out how to fix them.
Don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. It might be an experience I miss out on. So there you go.
Oh man, you gotta watch the Odyssey though.
No, the movie, yeah. But like in that kind of an IMAX format, I might miss that opportunity. Although I don't know, it's apparently they extended it out. It's going to be at like $1 billion halfway through this month. So it's
I
This
thought people
movie's
were
gonna be
boycotting it. What happened? What happened?
I don't know.
The same thing that
that's
happens
thing.
with Pokemon every time.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, the grifters are so angry. They're about ready to become rich if the Odyssey flop. Better luck next time.
Why would you? I don't know why you would bet against Christopher Nolan. Like it was going to do it. This thing, it wouldn't shock me if a headline pops up across my feed a couple months from now and it's like, yeah, it crossed the 2 billion mark. I'd be like, yeah, I could see that. Oh, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Did you see Spider-Man Brand New Day has the highest opening day ever?
Yep.
It beat Endgame, which is insane. It's like,
Yeah.
is Spider-Man more valuable than the MCU? It's like,
I mean, it depends because when we get to the end of this year, we have like the big Avengers movie with Doctor Doom. That'll be a good barometer.
Not a lot of people are feeling that because it's just like with Thanos, there was the buildup. With Doom, it's just like, all right, you watched a bunch of movies, Doom, and that's just it.
That's true.
Like,
yeah,
that's true. I don't think people feel like, I don't think they're obviously not as attached as you mentioned to the current MCU lineup, who looks kind of like the stunt doubles a bit. You know, they're not as believable. I think they're not as believable
characters.
Yeah, they're not as believable, I think is what it is. So it's, yeah, I mean, we spent so long getting to Endgame, you know, that I mean, this could still be pretty good, the Doctor Doom stuff. So, and it's going to be that, and then it's going to go into like, because it's two parts, right?
Yeah.
Secret Wars, yeah. So who knows? Maybe all of a sudden people are like, "Wow, this is really good." Now we're going into, because it sets it up. You assume for the bad guys to win at the end. So
for sure, kind of and that will be the end of that saga. And they casted like Emma Frost for the X-Men movie, which is crazy. I'm like, oh damn! So they actually are making like a proper MCU X-Men movie. So
yeah, but they also had the guy cast for the Blade movie. That's not happening. So we'll see what
that pisses me off so much, man. Because I think Blade is such a cool character. Like, and what the
you feel like that should be an easy character to make a movie around. It's like, come on.
It's like both the Blade movie and the Blade video game are having issues. It's like, come
Blade
on,
fans can't catch a break, man.
No, they can't, bro.
Let's see. T-Joe says, think Logical Beat will fix the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 audio issues. Battle music super quiet now, even worse than the bad audio mixing in the original version.
Yeah, you got some 5.1 surround sound setups. There's some issues there. You got to really tweak it in the settings.
Okay. I started up just to see how much cleaner it looks, and it looks way cleaner. So there's at least that. Bespoke says, hear me out. Link voiced by Mickey Mouse, Ganon voiced by Kermit, and Zelda voiced by Donald Duck. Team Radic 1, Internet 0. Mic drop.
Hell yeah.
Jeez. Jeffrey Tucker says, problem with the 70mm IMAX projectors is that the parts to fix them cannot be found anymore. Blueprints don't exist to help build them. Many who engineered them are dead, as Evan said. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
Jeez. Yeah, wow. Man, I mean, but people are like, that's all the issues with it, but man, people are still like, no, we need to see it in that. So I guess they're gonna figure it out somehow. I don't know. Isn't that what AI is supposed to do? AI is supposed to fix these problems.
Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. That'll
fix
definitely not
this.
burn down.
Just take a picture of it, fix this.
Have you guys ever watched the movie in the 4DX format or ScreenX format?
Is that about like where it like throws water at you and moves stuff around?
It's like a theme park kind of thing.
I do not suggest it for the Odyssey. No,
I think
unless you want to get sprayed in the face with water all day long.
There was like a Legoland mini Legoland experience near here. I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. I think a mall, and they had something like that, but it was only like a 10-minute show. But yeah, they definitely shot water all over they did all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know if I'd do that for 2 hours long. I don't know. What's that?
Rides like that.
Oh yeah. Different. I'm thinking of like Orlando and stuff where they have there was one ride we did where it was like an earthquake ride and they threw water and stuff on you. So
they had one in Las Vegas for Reboot,
that was
where the theater moved around.
I was
like the T2 show.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It says you fixed your ear.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice.
Good shit.
How'd you do that? You go to the doctor, or you just put medicine in and hope?
I fixed it on my own. I'm my own doctor.
Okay.
Camera comes on, his ears just cut off.
Yeah.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh type shit. Yeah.
You good over there though, Sean? Everything else fine?
I got earplugs now. Hold on, I'm.
Oh, for the water. Good. That's good. The ear
got him.
I was gonna say, hold on, he's gone. Let's he'll be back, I'm sure. Okay. How's how the week go for everyone? Anyone play anything good before we go into some of the topics here? Anything good?
I'm still playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Trying to 100% it or like get the platinum. It's very easy to get distracted in this game. Like very, very easy. Like anytime I find a new city, it's like, oh, a shanty. Oh, I gotta go grab that. And then I see like a viewpoint to synchronize. It's like, oh, I gotta go grab that. And then I see a chest. It's like, all right, now I'm just gonna like 100% every area I find. Which
You're
I did.
Experiencing Ubisoft in standard for all their games, yeah.
The standard peak Ubisoft slop, as I would call it.
It kind of is. Black Flag is fun though. That's a fun game.
Yeah, it really is. It's so funny, John. Like when I booted this game up, I looked at the world map and I'm like, that's it? Because in my mind it was bigger. And then I realized, oh no, games have gotten way bigger than they were in 2013. So it's kind of nice having like a small quaint map in comparison.
This is more of a manageable like Ubisoft checklist game. This one
absolutely.
Yeah. Everything's just a bit closer together, which is good. I prefer that over when you open the like people went back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey because of the Odyssey, and they open the map and they're like, that's not bad. And then they're like, wait, no, this is like the opening area. You go, what? And it opens up this massive world. So yeah, those I don't know about those ones, but I think
Did you like AC Odyssey?
I like the setting, obviously. I didn't mind the RPG elements as much as some of the other Assassin's Creed games, but dude, the game goes forever. It just keeps going. So,
and I heard Valhalla is even bigger, which is crazy.
That game. I remember MVG. I think he messaged me at one point, or a couple of us, and was like, "I finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it was 80 hours to mainline." I'm like, "What? To mainline the thing?
Mainline? Holy shit, dude!"
Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I think Resynced Black Flag is I think that's a good one. I think that's like a nice middle ground for people. And you're a pirate, so it's fun.
Do you think they're going to do more Resynced style titles?
People were calling for them to remake Odyssey, which is hilarious. I think they need to do the first Assassin's Creed.
I agree. The only concern with that for me, though, is like, one, I actually kind of like the first Assassin's Creed. I know that's kind of a hot take, but it's very nostalgic to me. And two, it's like, it's very heavily tied into the modern day story compared to 4. Because AC4 was the first one without Desmond. So like it not being here in the remake, I'm like, yeah, fine, whatever. I don't really care. Because like in the original AC4, you're like a game developer, right? That's like the thing in the modern day story. So I can't remember, but with Assassin's Creed 1, the original, like Desmond is such a core part of that game that I kind of do hope they keep it in for the remake. But
right, yeah, because they got rid of that completely from Resynced. You don't do any of the modern day stuff.
Nope.
So.
They're definitely gonna remake more of them because of how well it sold.
You're right. It's like more than 3 million copies now.
Yeah, so they definitely will.
Yeah, and the budget, you can tell it's not like other Assassin, like the newer ones, where obviously those cost a lot more than this. But that's the thing; people do value kind of the gameplay fun, aspect to it over anything else, and I think that shows. So
I just like the old style of gameplay more for Assassin's Creed than the RPG stuff, because with like Assassin's Creed Odyssey specifically, I remember like I assassinated someone in the neck and they stood up. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
and then, like it's because he was a higher level than me. It's like, bro, I can't. That just like immediately breaks my immersion for
that was a big thing in Shadows where I was hoping they'd get rid of it, but no, it's same deal. If you come across like one of the mini boss kind of like the more elite characters, it is like that where you'll look down and you'll see how much health you'll take away from them. It's like, okay, I'm gonna stab this person in the back while I jump out of this tree and land on them. And it's like, okay, you took 60% of my health away, but now I'm going to throw you off and start attacking you. So.
The funniest thing with that is like when they're higher level and like you try to assassinate and they like grab your hand, twist you around, throw you, like judo throw you and say, screw you. You're too low level, little bitch.
No, dude, in Resynced, you do all the cool like moves when you run up to him. You can just run right at the guy. He's like, what? And you just grab him, hit him with the blade, rock bottom him. Like, it's crazy.
So fire. One thing I will say, I do miss the hidden blade combat as like a melee option. Because like that was my go-to in the original, and I miss disarming people because like I thought some of the animations to disarm people were really cool. Play like taking their bayonet, it's like stabbing them with it. It's like, oh man, I miss this. So we'll see. Ubisoft is really good at updating their games post-launch, so they could probably add in like the hidden blade combat again. So we'll see.
So what's the word over there, OJ? Anything good?
Yeah, I've just been playing Splatoon Raiders. Still finishing that up. I'm almost done with the main campaign. I've been playing on Survivalist, and I've been doing like 100% run before I beat the game. So I've got like almost everything complete. I have like one more area to go through. It's been a blast. I really like Splatoon Raiders. Definitely one of my favorite Switch 2 games. So I've been enjoying that, and like all the different combinations and like upgrades and stuff. It's fun. And then post game is going to be fun too. And I've been checking out the Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 Edition update. And yeah, it's no longer as crusty. So that's good. It feels weird to play in the 60 FPS, but it's good for the most part. Not perfect, but it's definitely good. Makes the combat a lot better. What's up?
Hashtag free game.
Oh yeah, hashtag free game. Yeah. Hashtag free game. Yeah, that's true.
Where's mine?
It is a really it's much better now compared to how it was. I saw it and I was like, that's $10 upgrade, and I did like that Xenoblade actually quite a bit back. I mean, I think I had like 140 hours into it or something, because my save file popped up and I was like, wow, I really did have that much time in it. But the problem is you still only have one save slot. So I grabbed one of my other accounts and started it up with that. It's like, I'm not erasing this save.
I'm looking at my I have 225 hours. Yeah. So that's
a long game.
I put a ton of time into it, and you know, I just wanted to get Cosmos, and it took me forever to get her. So I finally got her though. So I'm testing out like the Merc mission, like the Merc Blade stuff, and I've just been going through like, you know, the environments and just testing everywhere and like just seeing. But yeah, it looks so much better. I mean, I think the art direction in this game is incredible. Mm-hmm. It really pops, and now it plays great, portable, plays great, docked. So yeah, really happy with the update here.
Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better. It's easy to recommend now if you have a Switch 2, I would say. What about Sean? How you fixed your ear?
I beat Splatoon Raiders. I'm doing end game stuff. Enjoyable, very enjoyable. There's actually good end game shit in there as well, like reasons to keep playing. So, you know, for a essentially $50 game, that's pretty good. Couple new N64 ROM hacks came out recently that I've been checking out, having a lot of fun with those. I'm about to restart my annual Ghostbusters playthrough. Yeah, I like to play that game. That's one of the games I like, that Shenmue and like a Metal Gear I like to play once a year. I picked it up physically because I don't know, I have a weird feeling.
System?
I just bought it on the Switch.
Oh yeah. No, that is a good Ghostbusters game.
Wait, we're talking about like the 360 PS3.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
I do wish that there was like, I mean, there is. You could play the PS2 or the Wii version, but I wish there was a way to play it on like a modern system, because yes, it's the same game, but like they did like the animated it's more of like the real Ghostbusters animated series art style for those versions. And I always thought that was cool. Like I still have it on the Wii, but it's like I don't want to play with my Wii. Pause.
That was like the creative decision, because they had the lesser hardware with the PS2 and the Wii and that. But you're right. That was actually kind of interesting the way they did that.
It was awesome how they did it. Like it was clearly heavily inspired by the animated series. They should have given Egon blonde hair, but you know, you take what you can get.
About Evan, anything fun over there?
There's a indie game I've been picking up because I've been working on a lot of commission stuff, but every now and then I'll play Deadweight, which is kind of like an indie tactics game, small scale, a little bit of roguelike elements. Kind of fun though, the way they set it up, because normally tactics it's just you go and then maybe opponents go and you just go back and forth that way. This is more set up like a puzzle in a way, where the enemies all go, but they preset what they're about to do, and then you get to go and you can kind of interact with them, where you can like push a guy and then maybe he hits his teammate. It's kind of fun.
Okay, good stuff. Let's let me double check some of the chats here before we go into first topic. Here we go. Valenhorn says 3 Halo X to 14 PS5 copies at local GameStop. Nasty. This is from Toasty Tyler. Says, "Are you and Ryan getting together for Click R3 soon?" We are. People are asking. The streets need another Click R3.
Sesame Streets.
Jeffrey Tucker says, Radic, I was wrong about the Odyssey last week. I've seen it 3 times.
Wow.
Standard, LIMAX, and 70mm. Seeing it in 70mm IMAX next week. Masterpiece.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
dude. LIMAX, I assume that's like the fake premium format. Like I feel like every theater chain has like their own fake, not fake IMAX, but like
Well, yeah,
premium.
like with the new Marvel stuff, isn't it like Infinity Vision?
I don't even know
something?
what that is, bro. It's like it's just a marketing thing, right?
Yeah, it's a marketing thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeffrey Tucker says RGT looking like Snooki's +1 for the parties at Mar-a-Lago. At JK, any updates on DSP RGT?
He had a bad Dark Souls stream yesterday. He didn't reach his goal. He now does One Piece cards as well because he's addicted to, like, look, when I go through my little TISM collecting phases, I can admit it.
You have a room for that shit.
But no, but like then there's like side quests, like the
Yeah.
comic books right now. That's my side quest.
Oh, you're
It's-
into comic books?
Wait, which comic books?
Oh, you don't know about this? I've been buying graded
gosh.
comic books. If you sign up on Whatnot, John put the link in the chat. Whatnot.com/invite/SIRN.
We're not typing all that. Sir
Fuck
Nintendo.
Well, but like anything specific for you, or are you just in for the grift?
I'm in it because I never really had comics growing up. But I would go to the comic book store with my friend Michael Malazzo, and he had
Why do
rich
you use
parents.
his whole name out there?
Because
why-
fuck him.
Full government.
Nah, that
Just
bitch. Because
ID,
bro, like that kid, I would go. He had his house was on a lake, and he had this massive house. And like one of the first times I went over there, he's like, "You like to play Sega Genesis?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And he was like, "I bet you don't have this." And he busted out Virtual Racing. He was like, "This is $100 game." I was like, "Wow, I'll never have that." And we played that in Bill Walsh College football. And then my mom picked me up, and I had to go back to our shitty 2-bedroom apartment in the ghetto. I was like, why do my friends have money and we don't? Anyways, we would go to the comic book store.
It was like 8
and-
Mile. Be rapid.
We would go to the comic book store. And so what I'm primarily collecting is like 90s comics. Like I have like The Death of Superman, I have X-Men 91 issue 1. I have a couple Batman issue 1s, like the animated series, and then one that they did like specifically for the movie. What else? What else do I have? I'm trying to think.
You haven't like any Spawn?
You looking for
The
first
Max?
appearances, stuff like that?
I don't really. I you know what I look for? A nice cover art.
Yeah.
And really, I've put very little of my own money into this because I'm mostly just shilling Whatnot. Because if you sign up on Whatnot, you get free money to spend, and when you spend that free money, you get anywhere from $10 to $200. Then they give me money, and then I could buy more graded
Yeah,
comics.
then he converted it into comics.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, just shit like that. Like right now, I have 8 graded comics because I have rows of 3 in the basement, and there's one missing. It's either going to be Wolverine 16, 17, maybe. It was the one with the fucking cool cover.
It looked cool.
Or the first Simpsons issue.
Ooh, all right.
Because they're about the same price. But yeah, I just think it's neat. They're cool to look at, and maybe they'll go up in value. If not, I don't really care. It's just cool to have.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Lustria says, I want a new Hydro Thunder game or movie. Manifesting.
Movie?
Hydro Thunder movie. I feel like that'd just be a pretty basic or like a by the books action movie, right?
You go to the great Carl Weathers for something like that. I can see Carl Weathers in a movie like that. R.I.P.
Give it to the Wachowskis for another speedrunner or Speed Racer style stuff.
That movie was making a comeback. I realized that recently.
I heard
People were
I heard like that's like a good test movie for like 4K Blu-rays.
Speed Racer.
A lot of color for HDR.
Yeah. This when was that? 08? Was that 2008 or so?
Yeah, that's forever ago.
That's when they were. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense why that would be the case. Yeah, it's interesting. I just saw a lot of people talking about that movie the last couple of months. I guess did they put it back in theaters or something? Is that what it was?
Maybe. I can't remember.
I feel like they did. I feel like it showed back up in theaters, and people were like, "This is amazing. Why did people hate it back in the day?"
It became one of those movies like, oh, it's a misunderstood masterpiece.
You know what other
Sure,
movie went through
yeah.
that recently was the Masters of the Universe movie.
My brother's been telling me to watch that movie because he says it's actually pretty good.
It's because it was on Amazon Prime, so of course people don't go to the theater and spend upwards of, depending on how many people go, $50 or $60 or something, and then just here it is, let me watch it. And it's just this. It's such a tongue-in-cheek movie.
Yeah, I'm firmly on the side of it. It's not good, but
I think people I think people just like Skeletor. I think that's all it is.
It's because he's ridiculous. Everything in the movie is ridiculous. I mean, the first 20 minutes of that movie is just every meme possible from that entire universe all at once.
Yeah, but I mean, it's on Amazon Prime.
He-Man.
People can watch it.
Yeah, I was never into He-Man either.
I think He-Man was like early.
It was early 80s. Yeah,
yeah, it was early.
Yeah, that's why.
That's like in the same generation as like TMNT, Transformers.
It was before that.
Transformers and He-Man kind of go side by side because, like, if you're in your mid to upper 40s, like you're into He-Man. If you're still into like nerd shit,
that's like GI Joe range, right? As well.
GI Joe kind of was both. I feel you could like GI Joe, in the late 80s. You could like it in the early 80s. But like He-Man and Transformers were definitely very distinctive for that era, and both of them are just very lost on me. But
all right, let's talk about Sony here. We had their recent financial reports released that covers April through June, and the obviously with the PS5s, people are curious how many of those sold. 1.6 million. That was down 36% from the previous year. And I mean, they're now over 95 million PlayStation 5 systems. The prices have only gotten more expensive going through the generations, so it was kind of expected that they would be dropping in terms of number of units sold. I will say, though, if you line it up next to PS4, they are like launch a line it. They're roughly 4.9 million systems behind the PS4 right now. And it kind of feels like they're going to keep dropping back a bit from that, just based on their projections and forecast.
Yeah. I mean,
so
the PS4 was cheap.
Yep. John, we keep thinking of the same image. Black Friday 2018, PS4 with Spider-Man $199.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
The thing is, though, this would have been the PS4 at the end of its life. The PS4 Pro is still a $400 system, and the PS4 new was with the Slim. I think there was a Call of Duty bundle was $300, so it still ended its life. I mean, it was $100 cheaper than when it started, and we had those Black Friday deals throughout its life. But the PS5 has had some. Remember 2 years ago, it was $275. The PS5.
Was that for a refurbished one or a new one?
That was just a new one. They had it on like Amazon and stuff. It was for like it was like a month during like the Black Friday time
or Black Friday.
It was like I feel like it was all of I feel like it was like all of November at one point. I think this was 2 years ago. They've had deals not like that. That Spider-Man one was crazy. That was something else.
Insane. Yeah.
But the point is they are tracking behind the PS4 when you launch line them, and the PS5 is probably going to get more expensive still. Mm-hmm. They did comment on the memory though, and they said that they have allocated, or at least been able to procure enough RAM to meet their forecasts that they've set out for this fiscal year, and that the profitability should not be an issue compared to last fiscal year with what they've been able to get for RAM memory. I will say people are kind of reading into that as, they don't need to raise the price. Then I actually think they're just saying, hey, we're not going to have to lower our forecast because we just can't get RAM and create systems.
It has nothing to do with you.
They said profitability, not affordability. Very different words.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So they have enough RAM to make, let's say they're thinking, hey, we're going to try to sell 14 million PS5s this fiscal year. They're winning right now because GTA 6 is coming up. We have enough RAM to make those PS5s. Doesn't mean they got the RAM at the same price as they did last year, and maybe the PS5s do have to get a little more expensive, but they at least won't run out of RAM that's been allocated to this. So
I think a lot of people that when they hear about these conversations, they think this is like a consumer level thing. And it's like, no, these are the people that they care about, that they're talking to. So anything that you think is going to benefit you in these conversations, you need to remove yourself out of the equation.
Do you guys think the PS5 is going to end up outselling the PS4?
I was going to ask you that because PS4 is at 117 million. PS5 is like what, 95?
95.3 now, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe
Got to
'cause
see the
one,
impact of GTA.
and we know cross-gen is going to be way longer than between PS4 and PS5. So maybe it could like go to 115. But I feel like it's pushing it.
I think OJ's right in that we got to see GTA 6's impact, but also we kind of have to see how long the PS5 is going to be for sale. Because
exactly.
Are there really that many? Like, what do we think? Give me some numbers here. What do you people think that GTA is going to have on console sales, like impact wise?
What I think is going to happen this holiday, and I'll call it now. I think there's going to be a shortage of PS5s, and I think people are going to scalp them on eBay again for more than $1,000.
But that's not answering my question, sir. My question is, what do you think? Okay, so like November PlayStation 5 sales. Just you know what? Fuck it. Say till the end of the
holiday.
year.
Yeah.
Just say till the end of the year. How many PS5s do you think that they're going to sell?
I think it'll be flat. I think it'll be flat to what it was last year, which I had to look at their let me see. I had it open too. What their numbers were last year. I think it'll be flat though. So it'll be the same. There won't be a dip from holiday last year to what they have. And it's just because they're going to sell all the PS5s they make, basically. And
I need a number, sir.
I have to look at their sheet. It's all in like.
You could just say a number. Like, I don't need the exact number. Just give me a ballpark.
I want to say like 6 million.
Okay, and then what?
See. So, and then it would. I mean, obviously at that point it would probably tail off because it's not the holiday season anymore. So probably like 2.5 million.
Like I don't know. It's just, to me, I feel like a lot of people that are like hyped to play GTA, they probably already have a PS5 or an Xbox or something. Like I'm sure there will be some, and I'm sure it'll be, potentially larger than a normal month, but
right.
I don't know. I just don't know.
But at this point, with the millions of people who already have it, what do we even think the attach rate's going to be?
Oh, I'm sure the game will sell very well and all of that.
Yeah, but 40% well?
Ooh.
And there's some like analysts out there that are saying that this game might sell like 35 to 50 million copies in its opening month or quarter or something crazy. And I'm like, that sounds insane.
That's
because you basically have the PlayStation, the Xbox install size to sell to. So you're telling me you're going to sell to like 40% of that install size month one? I don't know. That sounds crazy.
I think 20 million plus is probably a little bit
safe.
Yeah, I can see
it's
that.
a little bit safer. But I guess I just question like how many people are like, oh wow, GTA 6. Well, I need to buy a $800 system now. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that are looking forward to the game have been looking forward to the game, and may have already.
By the way, if it's flat to last quarter, it'd actually be about 8 million systems would sell this holiday. So that's what I would think it'd be, and I would be shocked if they have a bundle for GTA 6 and the whole thing.
And I'm curious about like what their plans are for online are going to be, because they still haven't talked about that yet.
Correct.
And that's like the main reason why that game has sold so many copies, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
5 as.
Yeah, so Sony they raised their forecast for this fiscal year as well. And I think I was looking back at their other years. If they hit this metric for this fiscal year, it's like $5 billion of straight up like operating income profit.
Jesus Christ.
It'd be the most they've ever. I think that's record breaking for them.
They ever made. Yeah.
Yeah.
Console.
So they're aiming for like record high in terms of just outright profit, and to me it looks like they are going, yeah, GTA 6 is going to be that game. It's going to do it for us. That, and then PlayStation Plus, as you say, Radic, with the online, if that ends up being shown, which we assume it will be, and maybe even launches, say in December or something, then that would also fit into the quarter where they'd probably have a massive spike in monthly active users, but also just PlayStation Plus signups. So it's everything kind of just hinges on a third-party game. Yeah, GTA 6.
There's going to be some PlayStation Plus package, like, oh, join PlayStation Plus to get like $1 million in shark card money or whatever the fuck,
Yep. But they're pretty confident in that. and you could tell they're extremely confident right now because they had some words. This is
and everybody was thrilled.
Said,
yeah.
Fuck you. This shit ain't mean nothing. Y'all are a bunch of bitches. Y'all ain't gonna do shit.
CFO Lin Tao, which I've noticed about Sony recently. We've talked about this already multiple times, and Radic, you've also mentioned it, that Sony did have people in the past who would at least be able to talk to the audience. You know who I have heard from a lot over the last few years, and I'm starting to become very familiar with her now, is indeed Lin Tao.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, that's like the CFO chairperson who would just talk to investors.
Yep.
That's kind of the way Sony talks to their audience now too, is through the investor meetings.
It's funny because Colin was talking about this, and when he was working at the IGN, PlayStation would actually decline to comment, and they don't even decline.
I got him.
Canadian internet.
You completely cut out for a minute. You just froze.
Oh,
you're
really?
about to. Yeah, go ahead. You go again. You good?
No, I was gonna say they don't even give comment when people request for comment. These don't answer people anymore. So it's oh
man. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's that sounds like Sony right now. They're kind of cold, calculated, disconnected. Well, they were asked. Okay, so there are two things they were asked about the most at this thing, because I went through the full Q&A. There's a transcript over on stockanalysis.com. They went through and typed the whole thing out. And the two things they're asked about the most, the earthquake that happened and them ending disc production. Those are the two things. And multiple times they were asked in multi-part questions about the earthquake and then disc production. So that was on investors' minds completely. So let's see. We have... Okay, so one person asked about the movement, the criticism. They just asked them about all the stuff that was happening. Specifically, it seemed like online is what they were referring to. And so they do mention that we announced it a year and a half early. Okay, just to let everyone know. And Sean patting themselves on the back there with that.
Yeah. Hey, it makes it better, right? Because we announced it early.
Okay. They say, to this decision, we have received various opinions. People have strong views. They do. We understand the community has put forth those views to us. They have. Games are loved by many people. It's a form of entertainment that's loved by people. It's connected
That's
to
a
people's
funny
fond
sentence.
memories.
Yeah.
In many cases. We understand those emotions. We want to consider that. In the future digital ecosystem, how do we engage the gamers is something that we would like to explore.
Are you sure you understand those emotions?
That was so funny. The way that she kind of explained, we understand everything, but in the digital ecosystem, we'll figure out a way to engage with them more. It's what? Yeah, it's great. Okay, so they were asked about, have you seen users and sales go down? Do you have any forecast? Are you saying you're not in position to make such forecasts yet? I want to know what you think the impact will be up until 2028. Okay, this is how the transcript came out. And if you go back and watch, I think she was kind of taken or caught off guard by the idea of somebody asking for a forecast right then and there over the next year and a half. She says, well, up until 2028, well, at this point in time, well, we are not seeing any impact on our business as of now. Going forward about the content sales, I think large part is already digitized. Therefore, as a result of discontinuation of a disc, we don't see that there will be any negative impact on our business. However, as I already said, the users, the players have attachments, and we think we have to know how to respond to those feedbacks.
They said, fuck you, shove it up your ass. This is how it is. We don't care. Leave us alone.
You know what's interesting about this one in particular? She was not interested in trying to give a forecast up outright to 2028. She's we don't think it'll do much. It's kind of digitized as it is. I do kind of look at this the way she mentions players' attachments, having to respond to those feedbacks. I'm kind of thinking there's going to be a way to play physical PS5 and PS4 games on the PS6.
That's what I kind of read into as well. I'm more confident now that they will offer an external disc drive.
That's what you're saying. Other than driving to a GameStop and handing them the disc and getting it put on your account.
Disc to digital. I thought about that a little bit, how they would do it, because I don't think they want to keep manufacturing a Blu-ray drive for much longer. Radic. And I think what they could do is they can sell an enclosure that would work for the current disk drive here for like $30 or something, and it literally adds a USB. Basically, is the idea. It's a little thing you put on the side of it. You know how we attach to the side of our PS5 now instead?
Yeah.
You attach it kind of the side, there's an enclosure, and then it has a USB out on the back, and then you just plug it into your system. And that's it. It'll give you backwards compatibility for PS5 and PS4.
Okay. So we still get the option to reuse our current disk drive.
Yes,
For the
that's kind of how
PS5
I'm
for
thinking
PS6.
they would do it. There'd be a little know-how, but you already have to not really open. You got to pop the side off your system. You got to drop it in there anyway. So
Yeah.
they know who they're selling it to, people who are enthusiast enough to go, you know what, I will do mild surgery to my system to give it the ability to play a Blu-ray. But that would also give your system, I assume, the ability to play a 4K Blu-ray as well, like a movie. And that's something, I noticed that's kind of going under the radar as something you lose from the PS6 then, if it really is just all digital system as we assume it is.
Absolutely.
That feels like a pretty significant thing.
You assume it is. It is. There's no physical media after 2028, John.
Well, no, but for like playing movies, like if you have the attachment, like where you can plug it in through a cable, like the HDVD drive that we had.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like ever since PS2, like I remember we had a DVD player alongside the PS2, but everyone, even my mom and my dad, used the PS2 as a DVD player. And then when I had a PS3, my mom used the PS3 as a Blu-ray player. Like the console has always become my de facto disc player for movies. And then with PS6, it's like, I want my PS6 to play my 4K movies, bro. Like, I want that to be an option.
The PS2 was actually a pretty good DVD player at the time for what it for the pricing that it was, the fact that it played games and everything else. That was actually a pretty good DVD player that you could kind of try to convince your parents that you need the PS2 for the household because it plays DVDs. So.
Oh, absolutely.
They have an option for you to play your 4K Blu-rays. It's called the PlayStation 5.
Right,
dude, I hope,
on that
man, I need that soundbite. Oh man, I need that soundbite. Herman Holst, we need you.
We all know it's gonna be Herman, bro. We all know it.
I mean, it's his turn, isn't it? Who'd they send out? They sent out what's his name to do the announcement, the initial announcement.
Sid Schumann. Yeah.
Yeah, they sent him out for that. Okay, they got Lin Tao out here. Tell people too bad. It's Herman Holst. It's his turn. Okay, with the hot potato. It's his turn. Let me see. We have and then this was there are two speakers that asked those questions. Then we have an analyst at Goldman Sachs who asked actually a very good question that I was a little shocked at. Say about the completion or ending of disc sales. I'm sure I understand the background. I understand that there will be an effect on the retailers. How do you position your relationship with the retailers? As the discs disappear, some of the users may feel that it's coming closer to gaming PC. How do you differentiate that from the gaming PC?
This is a great question.
Yeah, so to roundabout answer here, she does essentially confirm that there will be code in a box. That's going to be it. Hey, talk to partners or retail, you're going to essentially have some kind of, I assume, a cover art, a box or something, and then there's a code in there. Now that could eventually evolve into where it is just like, the little cardboard cutouts that you put on the wall or whatever. I don't know how excited retailers are to sell those things. I don't know. It doesn't feel great, I guess, for them to have to just have a little gondola and that'll work for their PlayStation section. But
didn't the GameStop CEO say like it's like a relevant game?
Yeah, but
that guy's
kind of a lot of shirts.
That guy also wants to buy eBay. He also wants to buy eBay.
Very weird.
I don't know.
Cokehead. Very cokehead tendencies, just all over the fucking place.
They just kind of always looking over to the out
over
of
this shoulder,
frame, always looking at a little out of frame at all
tweaking,
times. Somehow they're gonna try to buy eBay, and they were like, hey, yeah, your name's GameStop. How does that work? Like, it's irrelevant for GTA 6. let's talk about eBay. It's very, very interesting. But okay, so differentiation from PC. They say we don't feel that the disc is the factor to differentiate from the PC.
I mean, at this point, it's the only factor.
I'm
right?
not a fan of
you have to install games, online connection for some DRMs. Like, it's already there. The disc is the only difference right now.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the wording where she says it's not the factor to differentiate, because I think it's part of it. Like, she's gonna say some other stuff where I'm like, okay, I get where you're coming from there. I do think the disc, some kind of tradable, sellable media, it obviously is different than the PC, because the PC had that at one point. It went away, And that is literally a difference between the console and the PC at this point.
Hey, another difference, and you guys are forgetting this, is that, if you want to play online on PlayStation, you got to pay up for that PlayStation Plus, She ignored that detail, but everything else. Yeah.
Well, okay. Hold on. We'll look at. We could hold on. Let me go to this real quick. For the PC, there's certain ways to play with the PC as end user. It's a long tail. Our strength is that the curated contents. That's one of our strength, which I assume she's referring to exclusive titles that they put on PC for a while, and then and is now
they realize we can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. They're like, oh wait, we can't actually do that anymore. So that that's one thing there. I can't really speak on the curation of their PlayStation Store because it hasn't been great for a while. Recently, they started like getting rid of a bunch of like junk.
Yeah, it's
stuff
been getting slightly better.
Yeah, and it says compared to high-end PC gaming, our product is more affordable. We don't feel that the disc itself is a strong factor for differentiation. Going forward, we can coexist peacefully with PC games.
Peacefully.
Affordability is that is going to be a conversation when we get the next generation. It absolutely will be. And I'm imagining PlayStation Plus going up in price again, and I'm imagining $1,000 system. And I'm even imagining maybe games be coming in at a baseline price of $80. I don't know if affordability is as strong as it has been in the past when you make that argument PC, because it was one thing when the PS5 showed up in 2020 and it was $400, for the digital one. It's like, okay, it's going to be tough to make a PC with everything in it that would match that system. I don't know. Again, we got to see the PS6. I understand. I don't know if it's still, the PC's getting expensive too, but it's open. There's used parts you can look into. I don't know if that holds up as much. And as you mentioned, Radek, the $80 per year to play online.
But John, how about this? You go to order the PS6 on PlayStation Direct, and what logo do you see beside it? Klarna, Affirm, PayPal, and 4. That might be their move, which is really sad.
I think that is going to be the move for next generation, and it's going to be real. So that's how you avoid the sticker shock, because there was sticker shock for the PS5 Pro, if we remember that, where it came up and it was $700. People were like, "What?" And it was up for 5 seconds, and they were off. That was it. And even they knew it was going to be a thing where people were going to like get hit pretty hard with that price. But if it comes up and it's like PS6, $30 per month, and at the bottom it's like $1,200, like fine print, really small.
But people are going to opt in for that. Yeah. Because it like psychologically does something to your brain. It's like, it's not going to be as expensive, even though it's more expensive.
It feels attainable. Yeah. That's going to be the I mean, you can do that right now with the PS5.
I'm curious to see if that's actually like people are going to jump on that, because the PS5 is already a really good system. There needs to be software that says I need to spend this money on this. So if they have software that does that, I just don't know. If you look at a lot of the stuff that people are playing, I mean, it's like it's ball and gun, like that's the situation that they got going on there. So are ball and gun gamers going to rush out to spend, even if you can do it through whatever that is, are they going to rush out when they already got Roblox? They already got, they already got NBA 2K. All that stuff's going to be supported on the current system. So we'll see.
I'm actually glad you brought that up, OJ. The idea of the mainstream is really steering the ship for Sony right now. I think that's what this decision is really just about, is our customer behavior is pointing towards the idea of just digital. But you look over the financials they put out even just a couple of days ago, there's some serious warning signs in there, and I can't imagine, like, if a bunch of us can see it, Sony has to see it too. And I look at we've talked about the physical digital stuff a lot when it comes to the ratio between them, right? And they put out numbers that are incredibly in favor of digital, obviously. I mean, Capcom, we saw that happen, but then people looked into it and went, wait a minute, 60% of this is PC, and they don't even have access to a physical copy. But then you look into some of Sony's financials where they have they tell us the split straight up, where it's like 82% full game software, right?
Yeah.
They don't really separate it out into how many of these games even have a physical copy. It's just like, oh no, these are games that we have that are full downloads, and this is where we're seeing the player behavior go. But then you look at the revenue split that they showed, and it's like quite substantial. It's like 9-1. However, they have some interesting ways of how they record the money here. And I think people started to realize this when they were really diving into it. But so the way it works, if they ring up, we'll say, a third-party game through their storefront digitally, they record the entire amount. They record 100% of it. And then later on in a different part of their report, they then debit or credit, whatever, they mark down the amount that they hand to that third party. Let's say Capcom, they sold Resident Evil Requiem. It was $70 or whatever. They keep 30%. They give the rest to Capcom. Now, if you go through a physical sale, the thing that they record is the royalty. And like, that's it. So they don't record the full amount up front. That's not what they're comparing it to. They're comparing full amount through digital to the royalty from physical on that sheet that looks like it's 9-1. So if you actually like go through it and try to figure out the numbers, and there's a lot of estimation in there with margin of error, it's actually closer to like 3.5 or 4-1 is what their physical digital revenue split is. So the trend I'm noticing right now with a lot of these reports that come out, and the reason Sony does this is because it's just in terms of accounting and stuff, this is actually how you would record it. But I am noticing, man, a lot of these reports are certainly I fluffing up the numbers for digital a lot recently. And I don't and I don't know if that's just because the publishers obviously want to go all digital, but man, yeah. It's almost like they're trying to convince themselves when they write all this stuff down, and then also, of course, putting on a certain image for the public with these numbers. I don't know. It's I don't think the split is that like 9-1. I actually don't think it's 9-1. I think if I had to really take a guess as to where the physical digital split is for Sony, I think it's somewhere like 75-25. And 25% of your enthusiast audience, that feels like a lot to like gamble on.
We saw some of the estimates with the like certain big physical games.
Oh, I can pull those up actually. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Analytics, and I mean some of them have 30, mid 30s, 40%. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, apparently that has like 48%. Astrobot has like high 40s or mid 40s. So like there's definitely people buying when it's available, like when it's actually offered. But I mean, most games are digital, so like obviously digital is going to be there. But I don't think it's just because most games are bought digital, that doesn't mean something needs to disappear. And I think this is probably the biggest thing. I don't see anybody making this point. Sony gave us the percentage of revenue or percentage of games that are sold first party compared to third party, right? And they sell significantly more third party games than first party games. It's a low percentage. So since that's the case, should first party games disappear? Most people buy third party. It's a low percentage compared to first party. So I guess first party games should be gone, right? No more Sorrows. Shit. No more game. No more first party. Because honestly, yeah, the third party games sell significantly more. Okay. So I guess we shouldn't have first party games. I guess we should just get rid of that too while we're at it.
Well,
right?
And speaking in regards to physically to the Capcom numbers, they also don't they count all game key cards as digital.
I came across that. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, all their games are that like it's such like people just read the fucking headline and they're like, oh well, yep, there it is. And it's like, wait, actually look at it. Like take 2 seconds to actually look at it, and you'll see that like this isn't about you. This is about them, and they want to have more money, and that's how they think that people are just going to go along with it. Sony, Lin Tao said, fuck you. You're not going to do shit. You're still going to buy our shit. Shut the fuck up. And like, that's how a lot of these companies honestly feel. And it's just crazy.
Yeah. I saw these estimates get out there from Millennia, and I some of these didn't actually surprise me as much. So Astrobot, that actually is one that I wasn't shocked that it was almost half
me
and
neither.
half. Yeah. And I actually think that's a trend that is true for many of Sony's first party games. And you know what? I'm going to be very curious about Wolverine, mostly because now there's like a newfound urgency almost with physical stuff. I wonder, I don't know if they would be able to push it like in favor of physical, but the fact that Astrobot was already almost 50%, Spider-Man 2 was 35% just about, and that's a mainstream game, Spider-Man 2. I'm not surprised Black Myth Wukong, because that was actually just digital when it first came out. We didn't get a physical copy till later. And even like Madden and stuff, not too surprising. Black Flag Resync though at 25%. I was like, really? I don't even think that has most of the game on the disc. Like, I think that's one of those game key discs that you do.
Yeah, it's a game key disc.
Yeah. So that Expedition 33 was another one. That was one that sold out, if you remember, physically. It was hard to get. That was
a lot of these games are very limited, but
yeah, which begs the other question. I mean, if they want to skew this number worse, you just print less physical.
Like Capcom.
Yep.
It was hard as shit to find physical on any system for Resident Evil or Pragmata.
Yeah, Resident Evil Requiem, they intentionally undershipped that. Like, that was obvious that it was undershipped because they just want you to buy the game digital. They just, I mean, let's.
And then you have all the digital deluxe editions. You have the early access editions. You get this, that, and the other. You don't get any of that shit with a physical version. Like it's not an even playing field. And still, physical is still remaining. You got fucking 500,000 copies of goddamn Splatoon Raiders physically sold in Japan the first week. Almost 500,000 of fucking Rhythm Heaven. Like,
yeah, Rhythm Heaven well over 500,000 now at this point. And like, you look at the physical sales, like I said, for example, what sold most at stores? We can even go to food. Don't eat lettuce right now, but like you can even go to like
I've been risking
whatever you're into.
Fuck.
Like lamb. Lamb is such a small percentage, but it's still here. That doesn't mean it shouldn't exist just because most people eat chicken or beef or something. Like, it's okay to have things that are specialty. Like, and if Sony was losing money hand over fist based off of the physical, then okay, I understand, but they're not. There's nothing in their sales report that says that they're losing so much money with physical and oh my god, we have to change. There's nothing in there that says that. Zero.
There's the boogeyman of it though, because the used market is in their heads the lost sales, because they'll never see it as someone buys a cheaper game and then goes, oh, I like this series, and then buys it going forward.
I thought physical is such a small percentage. What does it matter?
Yeah, because they don't see the used game market for themselves. But I mean, the used game market was projected at a couple billion or something, which
it was multiple billions of dollars,
which is why they keep trying to break into it. I mean, that's why EA tried to charge you for playing Madden online if you didn't buy the original copy.
The online pass,
I remember the Madden pass. I remember that.
City.
Saboteur tried to make you pay for the bear nipples in it.
Yeah.
If you didn't buy it.
had it. Uncharted 3 had it. A lot of Sony games that 2011.
EA did it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I used to just go into GameStop because they would get the copies.
Oh,
the new copies, and I would just take the code and be like,
hell yeah,
my
dude.
code now.
Man, the one that though Final Fantasy, man, Square Enix, they apparently they're working out for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to have physical copies. They have an older audience with Final Fantasy, and I think they know that. Like, I don't know if the younger generation is really latched on to Final Fantasy much at all. So I think there is actually a pretty big desire to have physical copies of Final Fantasy games in the future. So like Final Fantasy 17, that we're still ways off from that. I don't know, man. Not having a physical copy for some of these Final Fantasy games that are like a storied franchise, it would feel kind of strange. So
and
that's
correct me if I'm wrong. Like, even after 2028, games that have already released on PS5 still can get new discs, right?
They can get reprints, yes.
Yeah.
Even after.
So I think like a Final Fantasy VII trilogy reprint with like all 3 games in like one package could still happen for the PS5.
Mm-hmm. It could. I'm Square Enix have to work that out. I'm just surprised they didn't look to do something a bit different where they charge more physical but make it so you got to go PlayStation Store. Like come up with different ways. Yeah, like PlayStation Direct Store. Just come up with different ways to do it. So it's a little strange that's just kind of the direction they went with right away. Just let the market kind of work itself out as they went. You know what's the thing that I will say this for Sony. OJ, you mentioned their first party games. They really didn't sell many.
Well, they don't make as many as they used to, right?
Yeah.
Well, get rid of it.
That's kind of the problem.
It's a small. No, get rid of it. No,
I know you're joking, OJ, but 2 years from now, when they start closing down more first-party studios, that's the exact statement they're going to make.
Well, I mean, then there should be no more first-party games because it's a small percentage. They make all their money off Roblox and NBA 2K. I just remember people also saying, because like I've had a lot of people say this on Twitter, you know, when it comes to the percentages and they should get rid of it because of it. Wasn't that the same logic that people use to justify going all live service? Most of the games that make all the money are live service. NBA 2K, Madden, FC, Ultimate Team. So that's why Sony went all in. That was the business decision. So what happened to that? Did that work out? How great was that decision? Just because it looks good on a spreadsheet or just because it makes a ton of money, that doesn't mean that should be like you should just get rid or you should go into that. That should be like your main thing just because people make hella money in live service, you know? So that doesn't mean you should model your whole generation after it. So I don't know, man. I think, like I said, some of these people that are sitting there and trying to use these numbers as some type of gotcha is like, oh, you see now, and it's not enough. It's like, there's lots of things that aren't high percentage. That doesn't mean it shouldn't exist, you know?
But OJ, if they stop making first-party games, you're not going to get fair games, bro. And you keep DMing and being about it all the time. It's like, I'm so excited for fair games. Like, OJ,
it's breaking,
chill,
man. It's breaking.
Oh, so sorry. Breaking. I apologize. Yeah.
I'm taking it as, look, I'll buy the games while they're here, and when they're not, then I won't. I mean, it's just really, it comes down to that. And I think I bought Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut. I bought what else did I buy? I bought Rise of the Ronin. They're all like on sale right now.
Oh, I have that physical too. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I bought Rise of the Ronin. I bought I bought something else, but I don't remember. But I'll just buy the games that are available, and I have enough PlayStation games to play. Probably like I don't know for the rest of my life, but maybe like I've got a lot of physical games from them. Like, even
you eat any more lettuce, it will be for the rest of your life. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
wait, OJ, you said Ghost of Tsushima director's cut, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that brings up a good question because like we assume these PS5 games are going to get like PS6 remasters, right? Just like what happened with PS4 to PS5. So I kind of hope they do have like an external disk drive so you could get like an upgrade path. Because if they didn't, let's say you have like the PS5 copy of Wolverine and they announced like the Wolverine director's cut for PS6, but only the digital owners could get the upgrade.
Upgrade
that would look
sounds
really
like less money for Sony.
I mean, I'm fine with my PS5 Pro and playing it. I know PS6 is going to come out maybe 5,000K, whatever, K. I'm fine with it. Graphics are great and all that, but I mean, this is probably the generation where I've been the least like, oh my gosh, it's, impressed when it comes. Don't get me wrong, the games look great. Wolverine looks great. All that stuff looks cool. I mean, but like, I don't know. Like,
a lot of people share that. A lot of people share that sentiment, OJ. Like the PS6 generation, I guess conceptually seems like has like negative excitement in a way. It's like I don't really.
We see where the graphics are on PC, right? Like the highest end PCs, we see what those can do, and it's like, okay, yeah, it looks good and it runs good, but it's like it's not like it's oh my gosh, I need to spend $10,000 on this right away. I mean, there is somewhat of a law of diminishing returns. That's now, like I said, that doesn't mean the PS6 isn't going to be incredible and everyone's going to want. I mean, a lot of people are going to want it. Sure, it's just that, like I said, I'm not sure how. Like with the PS5 Pro being $900, like I think, and them doing some awesome stuff with the PSSR. I think it's PS5 Pro is going to look great. I mean, PS4 Pro looked pretty good for a while right after PS5 came out. Like if it was actually PS4 Pro enhanced, I mean, the frame rate wise, necessarily not the best with everything.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll see.
I think it's because for the PS6, we're kind of already envisioning what it's going to do, what it's going to exactly be, this higher end box that I guess no one really cares that much about 8K. So just more 4K or just better at what it does now. But I will say that right now, it's very telling that I feel more interested in what they would do with a handheld than what they would do with their console. And that's why I thought it would have been interesting if they made the handheld a hybrid and called that the PS6. But I don't think they're going to do that.
You can't get the power out of that you want for the price.
I feel like you can get pretty with price. I mean, if we're already kind of like, oh, the PS6 is going to be $1,000. Technically, if the handheld, the hybrid thing was like $800, $900 based on where PC gaming handhelds are now, unfortunately, that would end up being on like the medium to lower end in terms of price. But if they also had it where you could dock it and it still had similar power but better CPU than the PS5, and it was more of a lateral move, but it was also playing in the convenience, that'd actually be kind of interesting. I'd look at that and go, okay. And then they have a PS6 that's really called their PS6 Pro, and it's $1,200 or $1,300, and it's like, here's the enthusiast box if you want it. I don't know. That you got to start thinking. So you got to get creative right now, and it can't just literally be, we'll get Klarna to help us out.
I need to see the quality of the games increase for me to sit there and say it's just like I need to like where is Uncharted?
Uncharted's one I'm surprised we haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
I think that's like the second Naughty Dog game that's in development right now.
Where is The Last of Us? I guess that's done, maybe, or maybe they make another. Where is Mass Effect in the 3? And I get it. It's not the same development. Obviously, it takes way longer to make games. I get that. But from 2007 to 2011, we got 3 Mass Effect games, and they're all great. You know, like, we're not getting that. They're taking way too long, but they're saying, oh, well, we're going to charge you way more. So it's like, no, I'm not sold. I'm not
just mean like gaming in general.
Just I mean, well, I mean, who's the Xbox lady? Yeah, Laura Fryer. She was like, hey, look, you know, developers have been struggling to make the quality of games. Like, what happened to Bethesda? Where's Fallout? Like, they legit 10 years, no brand new Fallout game.
Well, they apparently forgot about it for some reason, and Asher Sharma comes in and is like, make Fallout.
Phil Spencer, he's everyone's friend.
I've been trying to give Phil the benefit of the doubt. My gosh,
no, you never so hard.
No, he needs to be arrested. I'll say this every time he gets
terrorist.
He needs to be arrested because what he did with Xbox. That is reckless. Like,
dude, people have kind of turned on him now. Like after he retired, like
it's reckless, bro. He jeopardized so many. I mean, he's got so many people fired because he thinks that spending money is the be all end all with X. I mean, the more you dig into it, the more you realize he should be arrested. Actually,
it's all right. Major Nelson will be there to be his jailmate.
Dude, you're never gonna let that Major Nelson beef go.
Never.
Gosh. So what I was saying about Sony though in their reports, they sold 6 million units for first party software, and that comes out to just under 10% of units sold that quarter. Third party made up a vast majority of the amount of software sold. And then the thing that is insane, add-on software. So microtransactions, battle passes, I guess expansions, DLC, stuff away from that initial purchase. But I mean, just based on Fortnite and trends and Roblox and whatever else, I think most people go, yeah, it's probably the Fortnite section. That was more than all physical and digital games combined in terms of revenue.
You know, maybe the video game industry does deserve all of this then.
And it's not even like it was a little more. It was like 40% more.
I'm good, man. Like, screw. I'm legitimately good. I don't need shit from them anymore. Honestly, I legitimately don't need anything from them. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
That's what Max's video today. You see that Dreamcast guy? He's done.
No.
He's done. He's done with PlayStation. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Really?
Light up another stogie while he was talking about it, dude. That'd be awesome.
Look at the title. He's fucking done.
Yo, Max should do that. He should reenact he should get like a Knicks hat quietly, like never say anything.
I would buy it for him.
Did he rip his shirt? Did he rip his shirt in this one? Or
I'll be honest. I didn't watch the video, but I did see the title and I did see the thumbnail, and he said he was done with PlayStation.
I feel I don't need anything from them. I wish him the best of luck, or maybe not, but I legitimately don't need anything from them. And that's why, like, you know, some people, I get it. You're going to need to stay around. You create the content. You want to play the games, and that's fine. I'm not hating on anybody else that decides to still support them. Do whatever you want. You know, like whatever you're into, whatever you like, do whatever you want. You know, do what's best for you.
All right. Yep. So I'm so curious to see how GTA 6 will go for them, and whatever their pitch for the PS6 is, it's got to be good. Like it's got to be really good, and we'll see.
We'll see.
We will see.
Unrelated. I pulled up Twitter. Literally, the first tweet that shows up: Spider-Man, brand new day, full movie, enjoy. And it's just literally another camera.
Is it the movie again?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Yep.
Can you go ahead and
2
DM me
hours and
that?
16.
Can you...
Can you DM me that?
So you can watch it while stuck on the toilet.
Yeah. That double shot of Pepto, I'm actually doing pretty good.
Oh,
right?
wait,
I mean,
do
I
you
still
really
feel
have-
sick.
Do you really have poop problems? I didn't know what type of sickness we were talking about.
No, it was the lettuce. You know, like that virus that's going around with the lettuce.
Yeah.
I got hit with that because I didn't wash the lettuce good enough. My wife ate the same lettuce and she's fine, but not me.
She got that iron stomach.
Yeah, I mean, if you lived in Nigeria, you can survive anywhere. Actually,
I couldn't. I was gonna go there, but I was like, I don't think I will. I'll set up the layup though.
It's okay.
I'll do the alley oop pass, and then OJ can dunk it home.
People in Nigeria have iron lungs. They can survive anywhere. They're like, I said it on my stream. They're like Krogan from like Mass Effect. They can survive anywhere, dude.
Let's take a look at some of the super chats here. Here we go. Dusk says Halo Studios can keep their Halo 2 remake. Man,
Damn, dude.
I like the Halo the remake.
It's been pretty mixed online. I know Maddie was pretty critical of it, and Chris was like, "Oh, he liked it." So it's just
Had a lot of launch problems too. For some
I enjoyed my
systems.
time with it. Still no PvP. The PlayStation people got lucky. No PvP.
I don't know, John. After this Halo 1 remake, people are saying Gears is a top dog now. So maybe Sean and Evan were right. Maybe they're
We're playing
right.
the long game.
We're just predictive. That's all.
You think if they did a Gears of War 1 campaign remade, just the campaign, no multiplayer, and released it, it'd have done better than Halo?
Ooh. Well,
because the answer is no,
happened, right?
because they already did it and it didn't, and that had multiplayer.
No, I thought like Gears of War did. You think
Reloaded.
Halo 1 did better than Gears Reloaded on PS4?
Oh yeah, I think I probably already has sold more.
Yeah,
Like
it
already.
probably has.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I
but if they
can
did,
live with that.
I'd be more curious if they did Halo, like even Halo Infinite. If they moved that over to PlayStation, I'd just been curious to see what it would have multiplayer wise.
Oh, because it's free to play, right? So
The multiplayer is free to play, but they also have a campaign. I would have been curious to see what the campaign even would have done.
for sure. Yeah.
Just to see. DC Fat Cat says, anyone happen to have a whatnot referral link?
Yeah, I put it in the private chat so you can share it with everyone.
Oh, great. Okay, let me see.
You got to give the people what they want.
All right, Sir Nintendo.
Shut up.
Sir Nintendo, it's right there. There it is.
To be clear, if this steals your Discord frickin' account, this wasn't us. This
No,
was Sean.
it's fine. Tons of people have been signing up and getting free money and buying crap. And they're like, thanks. I'm like, no problem.
Sun Cinder says, just wanted to thank you all for the advice on content creation a couple months back. I put up my first video and I'm super proud of it. Of course, it's on a different channel and won't promo here out of respect. Thank you again. Hey, you can promo. I don't care.
Yeah, promo.
Yeah, fuck it.
No, I care. Don't promo that, man. Screw you. No, I'm joking. Go ahead, promo. My bad.
Agent Red Beer says, perceived downfall of Xbox. Shouldn't us old heads be used to this? Atari, Sega, etc. Also, when will they learn that we want gameplay over graphics? Some
Never.
companies learn. Some companies do.
No, they
Not the
don't.
big companies.
Well, okay, not like that. Yeah, okay. No, that's how it goes
You're
sometimes.
indie companies, sure. You're AA, maybe.
Yeah, but indie companies only learn until they get big, and then they fail
Well,
learning.
I mean, Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed, Black Flag. We just talked about that. They went gameplay on that.
Because the game was already, they already
Yeah.
had the
Oh, now we got to get into semantics.
Congratulations.
It was made in a good era where they knew about
Yeah.
gameplay.
The next Ubisoft game, Rayman Legends Retold. Guess what? Another remake.
same thing.
Yeah.
and it's gonna be lit, by the way.
Dart says,
Probably not going to sell
RGT
much, but we'll be lit.
oh,
Hey, it's gonna be-
RGT has
Hey, still gonna be lit though.
equals amount of unknown kids to Gen 1 Pokedex.
151, baby. Let's go.
With a hidden one.
That's true.
Sky Guys Quest says, made the tough decision to wipe my 18-hour save file in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to start fresh with the enhancements. I couldn't remember how the game was supposed to play. Yeah, that's always been a problem with games, is if you step away for too long and you're 30 hours in or something, you don't even remember the mechanics half the time. That is
You
a
just
problem.
gotta just do the new Merc missions. That stuff is awesome.
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if they take some stuff from that for Xenoblade Genesis. Like
Okay.
It's just like a straight up action RPG with 6 people that you can play.
That's kind of cool.
It's basic, but it's actually pretty fun.
Clockwork says, anybody on the panel check out the M64? I have not checked it out. I'm curious though.
Isn't that the what was it? War Criminal 64? No, I mean I have the analog, so like, you know, it's just kind of like if they would have sent me one, I would have definitely checked it out. But it looks cool. You know, it's cheaper than the analog. It's readily available. It seems like they're going to support it for a while. It's Reggie Fils-Aimé's favorite way to play N64 games.
I saw that.
I'm sure he's cranking out the classics right now as we speak. You know, old blockhead. But yeah, it seems like a good system at a good price.
Why you call him a blockhead?
What?
Kyoto craftsmanship.
Reminds me of Gumby, the blockheads.
I will say the analog N64 that they've been putting out some pretty good updates. I'm a little surprised at some of this stuff.
Horizontal scaling and stuff. Yeah,
it looks pretty clean now.
The one cool thing about that I do like about the M64 is them re-releasing games or releasing new games, like that one new game that I can't pronounce but looks fucking cool, that first-person shooter.
I like the idea that they leaned into having the composite out signal as well for it. That's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, it's neat. It gives you options.
Spyro says the biggest announcement of the week was Croc 2. I really like the remaster they did for the first one. Can't wait. Splat. Surge says, any thoughts on GTA 4, 5, or 6 coming to Switch or Switch 2 platforms? I'm
still waiting on GTA 5 on the Wii U. What are you talking about, pal?
They should do all of them. Yes. I would like to see them do something with 4. It's kind of a shame that's just still kind of hanging out.
Me too, man.
Way back in the day now, almost 20 years ago almost. Jeez.
Have you ever played the DLCs for that?
Yes. Yeah, because they came in a pack for the 360 and I had like the whole, like it's just, they tried to like jam all the DVDs in there. And that was good. Lost in the Damned, Bow to Gay Tony.
Yeah, those are good. Battle of Gay Tony especially was so fire.
Although the Lost in the Damned is such a waste after you get a little bit in the GTA 5.
That moment, right? Yep.
That was so funny. It's like, well,
bro, I was so shocked when I first played that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because I thought he was going to be like a pretty big character throughout the game. Nope.
Okay, got him out of there.
Yep.
So Noah says, Sony kicked my dog. Tetra says, currently on a playthrough of Ghostbusters as well. Favorite movie as a kid. Tubi has both the cartoons.
Oh yeah, they did do another cartoon. I never watched the other one. I only watched the original. If you watch the original cartoon, there are some really good, like, original songs on there. Like, Frankenstein is grooving, midnight action. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess a fucking catchy ass song, man.
Creative says, hey Evan, you gonna live stream this week?
Maybe. I got a new box of stuff I got to build and get ready to paint, so we might do something.
David says, with the crazy RAM or console pricing, release the Stadia 2 ahead of its time. The Stadia was, I will say, I think we're going to look back on that 10 years from now and be like, man, Stadia was ahead of its time. They showed up too early. It's like the Xbox One back in 2013. They were a little too early to the DRM game.
No, I'm not going to say it. I don't care how much it's real or right. I'm still not going to say it.
You know what?
Also, I don't know if it was a streaming system where this was happening at the same time and everyone was like, oh, let's just move over to streaming, the cost of Stadia would have skyrocketed and it would have
it's true.
Sucked.
That is true. The thing that I was a little surprised, and I think we mentioned this before. I was looking into the cloud streaming stuff because I do believe that's what's next after digital. And I was looking and man, we might be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I looked into Luna. And I was like, I have Amazon Prime. That's right. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Luna right now. So I was like, let me just see. Because they added it to the Fire Sticks. If you open up like Amazon Prime Video, they try to show you Luna. Dude, they got like all these games in there. Like Indiana Jones is in there.
I was telling you about that a couple months ago. Weeks
Alan
ago.
Wake 2 is in there. There was another big game. I was like, really? They just have
Resident Evil.
They just have all these games in there. And I was like, that's interesting. So I loaded it up. Dude, the latency is man, we might be in trouble. Like it's actually pretty good. And I said, hold on, I'm wired in. Let me put it on the TV back here, which the TV already had the app installed. So Amazon like had that covered. And I was going through Wi-Fi. It was still pretty good.
Bro,
I don't believe it. Sorry.
Dude,
I was playing that shit when I was downstairs in the basement. My router is upstairs. And I was just fucking around on my Amazon TV that I have down there. And I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this? And it had these games. And like, I just started messing around with it. And like, it was working really well. And I was like, huh, okay. I'm not going to use this, but interesting that it exists.
Yeah, I was. Hogwarts Legacy was on there. That was the other one. And these are games you just play. Like, you don't buy them or anything. It's just, it's part of your subscription. So I was, and that's the thing. They don't have to convince any of us, like you said, Sean, you're like, I'm probably not going to use it. That's cool. They just got to convince the mainstream because that's who's steering the ship right now. And I mean, it's in 1080p on Luna right now, but that's a step below GeForce Now, and that was pretty good. So might have a problem soon. Hank says I was watching Speed Racer on my PSP. Hey,
that has a UMD to it. Let's go, dude.
Going. Let's go. Lustrous, shout out to Lustrous. DC Fat Cat, do you know where I find comics and collectibles?
Oh, you can find them on whatnot.com. If you use my link, you can get some free money to spend.
Just drop that link in chat again. There you guys go.
There you go.
Okay. This is G Banster says Nintendo God is OJ's alt account.
It's definitely not.
No, OJ's way smarter.
Yeah, it's definitely not because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. When people come through and they try to say stuff, like, "Oh, you said this," I'm like, "Well, tell me why I'm wrong." I'm like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
They start to freeze.
Shut up and move along, buddy.
Move on, Buster.
Later Storm says, who is ready to play Mario Sunshine on GameCube for the Switch 2? It's also rated T.
Well, it's because the service is rated T.
The app, yeah,
the app itself.
I mean, I have the 3D All-Stars collection like Sean and OJ already do. So I was like, I've seen Sunshine. It's cool. I mean, I guess it'll look a little different here because it'll be through the emulator that they have.
It'll look worse.
Yeah.
I'm good. We all have fun with that.
Casual Noob Gamer says RGT Hell in a Cell with no blood spilled. Thoughts?
Bro, that's why I was late. I just wanted to watch that match. That shit was fucking lame, dude.
Oh, which match was it in the cell?
I wanted to watch the Hell in a Cell match between Lesnar and Obafemi. Mm-hmm. It's just finisher spam, no sell everything, and then Oba wins, and Brock's like, "Hey, Oba's cool." That's it. I was like, "Okay, that was something." Good thing I watched this and wasted.
You watched Brock Lesnar make $1 million. So
yeah.
You know what's better than all that? I talked about it earlier today. Nick Arcade, better.
Nick Arcade's awesome.
Yeah, great show. I watched some more episodes. Like it randomly, I forgot about the show, and it randomly popped up on my YouTube, and I'm like, "What the hell, Nick Arcade? I haven't seen this show in like decades." And I watched an episode. I'm like, "This show is
so
awesome.
Good. It's cool
ahead of its time."
It's ahead of its time, and like some of the games they have are actually very interesting because they're like prototype builds of games as well. So there's like differences that you could kind of spot. I think Sonic the Hedgehog is one of those games. Yeah, that show is fucking awesome. You got Mikey on the board too.
Yeah.
Gotta get Mikey to safety.
Go watch Nick Arcade, youngins. Go watch it.
I
used to be a proper country.
It's like old.
It's essentially like it's a game show for kids, and it's like two teams. It's like esports, but it combines esports, homework, and pop trivia all into like one.
It kind of does actually. It was but it was like must-see TV for us back then, literally because you had to actually be there, and there was no DVR, or you had to try to hook up the VCR, I guess, but you just had to be there to see it. Or
it's dope. Watch that and watch Guts.
Yeah.
Oh, Guts
is
it, man.
Fantastic.
Bro, I like what
about Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yeah,
I watched that before. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All that stuff.
That was like the power. That was like the power block back then.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Guts is cool because occasionally they'd have like one kid who just like is not athletic whatsoever, and they're just fucking sucking the whole time.
Double Dare. Man.
Everybody wanted to be on like Global Guts and like Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Bro, I still want to be on that shit.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I wanted to be on Nick Arcade so bad. I used to tell my mom, like, yo, my mom's like, no, it's in Florida.
You gotta get the aggro crack, man.
Do the horrible green screen final thing, or you gotta go against the boss and like everyone's just staring at the screen, just like throwing their hand up, trying to hit the blocks and shit.
Didn't
was
awesome.
they sell for a short term the aggro crag trophy to people? Like they just
I
sold
think
it.
there's like replicas on eBay that pop up now and then.
Yeah.
I have a very small crag. Well, when they did, not to take shots at them, but when Limited Run Games did a release of something, they were like doing an aggro crag, and I was like, how big is it? And they were like, it's small, and I was like, you can keep that, thanks.
The natives that jump out and abduct you, yeah, dude, that's crazy. Now looking back on it.
Indigenous.
Well, they jump out and abduct you.
Yeah, that was crazy. I always got kind of scared whenever that would happen. Like, watch out for that dude, he's there.
Huh. That sounds like something that wouldn't fly today. Like, yeah.
I mean, no, it would work today if they tried it. I don't think it'd be that bad.
You had to give it. You basically had pieces of like the medallion, and depending on how many pieces you had, was like how many lives you had, basically. And so they would jump out, and then you'd be like, "I had this medallion," and they leave you alone. If you didn't, they would just grab you, and the lights would go out for that person. It was like, oh,
They were never seen or heard from again.
It was scary as hell. If I was one of those, I mean, it was scary. It was kind of scary.
Them motherfuckers were dead.
This is.
Where do you think the slime comes
I missed
from?
that time period, man. Now we have all digital systems and bullshit kid shows.
Yeah, the kids today are fucked, dude. Just
The shows suck. I'm being an old head right now, but I don't care. But I have a young boy and I had a daughter, and in different time, like 2010s, and now at this point, and the shows suck ass. Like they're terrible.
Let's see. Dusk says, think there will be a GTA 6 edition PS5 Pro. I'm gonna say probably not, but I bet you they will try to bundle it in some way.
With the base? Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't shock me. And then they'll make plates that don't work on my PS5 Pro, for the sides, like that Vice City like color scheme.
That's funny you bring that up. When's the last time they made PS5 Pro specific plates? Was it for Yote?
I don't think they ever did they?
I think they did for Yote.
PS5 Slim. Oh, did they? See, I didn't know it was for the Yote. Yeah, I was not as interested in that one. So
I gotta look that up actually.
Bespoke says, I would bet a $500 super chat that Sony will stop manufacturing new PS5s once they start manufacturing PS6s. It's not as if they will be lighting up sales charts next year, and as soon as PS6 launches, no one is buying PS5. I don't know, Bespoke. I think the PS5 is going to be their cheap system.
I disagree with that. Everyone's not just going to rush out and buy $1,000. If it's $1,000, absolutely not. Ball and gun gamers are not just going to rush out and go buy that's. They didn't do that with the PS3. I'm not sure why people would think that here with this.
But OJ, it's not going to be $1,000. It's going to be $30 a month through Klarna.
But they also had the 360 though at that time, which is which was the default system for many people.
Yeah, now that's true. We had that, but now there's so much competition between. You've got all these, PC gaming is bigger now, and you have like a ton of, the handhelds. You have Switch 2. You have all sorts of like online games that people can play. You have all sorts of stuff. There's a lot more. Smartphone gaming is huge now. Like
tablets.
Yeah,
tablets are big right now. Yeah.
And John, you are correct. I was wrong. There hasn't been any variant of the PS5 Pro plate, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because there's some that I've seen. I'm like, that's cool that you look, and there's no PS5 Pro, and it's like one plate. It's only one plate that's different, and it's barely different. I have no idea what that was about.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Don't know. All right, let me go to.
You had a big super chat you might want to do though from John.
Yeah, let me go grab that. John O. Yo.
Oh wow.
John.
Oh, it's good to see John O around.
John O in the house.
Good to have a good John on this show.
Oh, John O says, just popping in to say hello, living vicariously gaming wise through you all because of work and our 6-month-old. Hey, congratulations. Shout out John O. 6-month-old. Hope everyone is well.
You can't play no video games when you have kids, like a little baby. As soon as you're ready to play something, like
Yeah, it's no. Well, when they get a little older, they always want to like take a turn and play it while you're trying to play a game, and then you basically try to walk them through it. No, I can play in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I was playing it earlier. One of them was like, "I want to take a turn," and then they're just trying to.
That's when you push them
Who
away.
let you out of your cage?
Shove them away.
they're just trying to like navigate around and stuff. But no, I would rather than be interested in those kind of games, because the alternative that I see coming out of like the schools and stuff with the friends, it's like Roblox and Fortnite. If one of them's interested in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I'm like, okay, I'll show you.
You got to be careful. You better treat your kids good. You end up like those kids be like the Mendez boys these days, bro. Like, you better treat your kids good, or they're gonna come back. They're gonna see all this shit online and come back and clap you. So you better treat them good.
It's kind of bad. The little girl is more interested in these kind of games than the two boys who are more interested in Fortnite John? And stuff. Four.
Oh my gosh, she's growing that's fast.
Yeah, she was the one who was interested in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So she's more interested in the regular games than she was trying to figure out how to play Ni no Kuni.
She's already goated. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's trying all these random games, and the other two boys are like, let's do like Fortnite stuff. I'm like, oh
hell yeah.
Goodness. That is awesome, dude. That is so good.
Shout out to Jono, though. It's good to see Jono back
yeah, what up, John?
Stuff. Let me go over to Xbox here. So Xbox in an odd situation again, because we had a report coming out of Windows Central and Jez Gordon that he talked about Steam a bit. It does look like he was speculating on that, but I understand why, because part of his reports, we know that now, actually, as of like today, the Xbox did go up in price, and the Xbox Series X, the flagship one with disk drive, that is $800 now. Oof. Which is crazy, but it gets even crazier when you see the report that was put out that, according to Jez Gordon, Windows Central, even at the $800 price point, they're still losing roughly $150 per system. Like, that's where we are when it comes to
baby.
RAM. When it comes to the RAM prices, the break even right now on that flagship Series X is about $950 then, which is ridiculous, because prices are actually supposed to go up further for RAM this holiday, so end of this year, and then next year it's supposed to go up like another 30 to 40%. The RAM companies, SK Hynix, Samsung, they're just like, man, it's a shame. If only somebody could do something about this. Anyway, we're gonna keep selling RAM. It's just more expensive now.
These people are evil.
Is this crazy?
Evil, like Dr. Evil, like straight up cat or whatever, Inspector Gadget. Shit. Like, dude, come on.
It's getting rough.
This is ridiculous, dude. This is ridiculous. There's got to be some type of intervention on this, man. Like what's going on?
Supposedly they tried this before and they were intervened on. It's just like, I guess something's changed where people
a long time ago they did get hit. They did. There was like a whole lawsuit against them, and I think they lost the whole thing. But I don't know. Now it's just they're just kind of, because the AI stuff. I feel like they can point to that and be like, this is why. It's because they're selling to data centers that probably aren't being used much, but we're still selling to them.
Yeah, Microsoft's bitch ass. They're causing this to themselves.
That is the thing that's so ironic. It's they're on one side, of course, spurring this along, and on the other side, they're like, hey, our consumer goods are completely out of reach at this point. We're, year 6 of the generation. Break even for their system is now $950. Break even when it first came out, we'll just say it was $500. Like, they were just, breaking even on the system. That's insane. Almost double up the break even of your system in year 6. When usually it'd be the opposite, where, hey, we're going to drop the price down because our break even has fallen since we've done revisions, parts have gotten cheaper, whatever else. Nope, complete opposite. And that makes me wonder about things like Helix. It makes me wonder about things like the PS6, as we've already talked about quite a bit. Helix, though, is people are projecting this thing might have up to 40 gigabytes of RAM. And I don't know how you do that. The PS6
DDR2.
The PS6 was estimated to have like upwards of 30 gigabytes of GDDR7 memory. Now, some are saying, they might fall back GDDR6. Dude, it doesn't matter, because the reports coming out are that, GDDR6 is also being affected, which is why video cards also jumped in price. And NVIDIA jumped theirs 20 to 30%. They've also jumped multiple times already. So I don't know. It's a 5080 is like $1,800 now.
John, the industry is fucked. It just
this is ridiculous.
It's R something for sure.
If this was 2003, it'd definitely be R something.
Shit. Give me 2013. I'm still doing it.
Yeah, that's true. Probably 2013, you can get away with it.
Fucking A, man. It's just at some point in time, you have to just take a step back and be like, maybe this isn't the move. Maybe this isn't what we need to be doing.
AMD is also set to raise their price here. The report just came out for that yesterday. They're going to raise their prices by 10% minimum. Might be upwards of 20%.
John, stop giving us bad news.
But you know what got crazy? I guess AMD got creative and they started offering a 4 gigabyte video card to their OEM partners, which is hilarious looking because it pops up on a pre-build and people are like, why does this say it's like a 9050 with 4 gigabytes of RAM? Because that was their plan. It's like, all right, we'll just put less RAM in this thing. And that's it. So now even Microsoft they did like a Surface laptop or something. I try to remember exact brand, but it had 8 gigabytes of RAM in it. And the thing kept crashing. So now Microsoft is trying to figure out how to make Windows run on 8 gigabytes of memory. And man, the world's all messed up right now.
Damn, if you would optimization, God, we got to actually optimize things. Fucking A.
You know what's actually what is impressive is if you have an 8 gigabyte, if you get a laptop, it has 8 gigabytes of RAM in it, and it's just like that's kind of what you're stuck with. Actually, Linux, like CachyOS, runs pretty well on that. So if you needed it to work, I would just load up Linux on the thing and call it a day. It's pretty comparable at this point. Video editing, not great on Linux still, but for the most part, daily driver stuff, it works.
Just give me Windows 98 and call it a day.
Windows NT 2.0. Hey, Windows does work on the GameCube kind of, so you could do that. Load it up there.
Is that a video? Or did you
I already made it. It was a while ago I made it. I haven't looked into the project to see if they've gotten it working better. I think on the Wii they did. The whole thing, people want to load up Doom. I wanted to try to figure out how to get like Windows running to where you could load up. Remember that pinball game back in the day?
Oh,
the one that's built in.
Yeah.
That was
The
it.
game was fire.
I just want Space Cadet to work, man. Just do that. That's all you need. They did figure out how to get it to work on current Windows because Microsoft tried to take it away. Man. So I don't know how you put Steam on the thing when it comes out, and it's not $1,500 Helix. So they might have to rethink that.
Going back to like the first part of the news that you mentioned, do you see a reality where Microsoft pulls out of Steam, or no?
That was the other thing I think Jez was bringing up. Trying to find money to subsidize the system, removing your games from Steam and putting them only on your Windows Store. And then what would also be then your
That's the Xbox store, right?
Your
PC?
Xbox, yeah.
That's a great idea.
And
Great way to lose money.
Yeah.
You'd have to force people to your platform,
Like,
which your
motherfucker,
platform.
What is wrong with these people? Like, obviously, the only way your games are selling because you fucking made Game Pass is on Steam. So you're gonna piss off the people that are the ones that are allowing you to even exist, to even, if it wasn't for Steam, 1.7 billion, it probably would have been 3 billion that you fucking lost. Like, god damn, dude.
No, don't, man. I'm telling you, bro. Look at the Gears of War situation. Look at what Clockwork Revolution. We're
focusing on we're bringing back. That's one of the 4 C's. We're bringing back consoles. But hey, by the way, a day before that, I told you that you could play Xbox shit on more TVs now. It's just like they just throw shit at the wall, man.
Was that cloud streaming? Cloud streaming?
Yeah, the cloud streaming.
Everything's an Xbox,
huh?
But it's not. But we got rid of that marketing, but we still kept some of the core philosophies. It's just like, god damn, dude. Just make a decision and stick with it.
Did you see the tweet that Asha put out for that? I read it back.
No.
Oh, it was so funny because let me pull this up and you guys can tell me what you think. Let me see. I read it and I was like, oh, here it is.
Oh, wait, OJ, about that time, 2024 says, oh my God, go actually fucking read something, RGT/OJ. What is your deals?
Go read what?
Go read something.
I don't know.
Just
Well, I mean,
something in general,
Sean's got some books out you could read.
What do
That's
you,
great.
what do you
Yeah.
want me to read, bro?
Available on Amazon.
You
Read
gonna send me
Eggs and
something?
Ham,
I'll
Cat
read
in the
whatever.
Hat.
What do you want me to read?
Kind of that.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Okay, so this is Asha Sharma's tweet, all right, announcing the streaming stuff. This summer, we've expanded Xbox streaming to more than 150 million TVs and devices around the world because not everyone can afford dedicated gaming hardware.
But
There you go.
consoles are your big focus going forward. Okay.
Well, she said she still wanted to reach 1 billion people, and I don't think you do that through a dedicated console.
You're not reaching 1 billion people. What are these unrealistic expectations?
You need phones, you need cloud streaming. That's how you
That's
get
like
there.
fucking EA talking about how they wanted 100 million Battlefield 6 players. How did that work out?
That's still the funniest thing I'd ever heard for that launch.
Like
that was crazy. Like legit loony bin nonsense from
Well, the assumption then was that they were going to release a version on phone. Like that was how they were going to hit that number.
Like a free to play.
Don't play no damn Battlefield on a phone.
They just need you to download it, and they put the little line on the whiteboard.
little number goes up, and they're like,
All people want to play on phone is like the little
What if the gotcha game or
Angry
the
Bird.
Pokemon card or Pokemon Go, whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, like they're not trying to play a full on first person. I mean, like you have Call of Duty Mobile, which is like whatever, but like Battlefield is like a big immersive type game. Like people aren't thinking, oh yeah, Battlefield on the phone when I'm in at the DMV or something, you know?
I know Call of Duty Mobile is that still pretty big? I know it was big for a while.
I know it was at one point. I don't know anymore.
I don't know if I really see. I mean, I guess it's not really a game necessarily that people are going crazy over to. I don't know, make videos on or something. But I feel like it still does all right. I think that feels like a game you got to hook the controller up for, and
that's the thing.
don't
It's
know.
like I don't want to do that.
I'm doing that. Not really. I mean, we've already seen these companies try to run experiments on the phone where they have Resident Evil or Death Stranding or Assassin's Creed. I don't think they did well.
Did they have like
Nobody
Resident
bought
Evil?
it.
Yeah, nobody bought like Resident Evil. What was
it like hit
Remake?
double-digit sales or something stupid like that.
Yeah,
It wasn't great.
you tell an iPhone user to spend $60 on a game,
Yeah.
they're gonna sue you or something.
Too busy spending $4,000 on a new phone with less stuff in it.
I remember even when what was
that's
that
true.
game? When Mario Run came out for phone, people were kind of shocked that like you had to pay for it because like we were so used to every game being free.
Yep, it was $10, and they gave you like 3 levels to start, and they had like I think they put out there were stats where they went, a ton of people downloaded it, but like 10% of people or something bought it, and that's how it is. You cast a wide net and hope in mobile, That's it. That's why the microtransaction game is so lucrative there. It's because people just find themselves spending $2 or $3 at a time, and before they know it, it's like, wow, I spent $1,000 on this game.
Yeah. My sister got caught by The Sims doing that, and she's not a gamer. And she said she spent around $3,000 on The
People
Sims.
say I waste
Oh my
money.
god, dude.
That's the dream. That's the dream of Microsoft.
She said over the course of time, like when she had like her iPad, she said she spent around $3,000. She didn't even notice it.
Wait till you hear
Jesus
about this
Christ.
guy who used to play WWE Champions.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gosh. All right, let's talk about Ocarina of Time. We have an ESRB rating, which sounds pretty basic, but this got people speculating immediately because it's E10, which I think is the same rating actually of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, E10. That's kind of, I guess, what they've been going for as opposed to, maybe we'll test the waters with a teen rating. But there are things that happen in Ocarina of Time that would involve, as they say, animated blood. And they've played around with that since the N64 to where they've changed the color of the blood, for example. They did the Dragon Ball Z Ocean dub, whatever, and made it look like scratches or something. No, it's got people wondering, is this because they call it Reborn, and as such like a vague statement technically. People are still trying to figure out if this is a reimagining of the game, if this is a one-to-one remake of the game. And the ESRB,
Only there was a way to clear all this stuff.
Yeah. The ESRB rating though happening is also the indication of, okay, we're getting moving
It's
here.
go
a bit.
time.
Yeah, things are happening. And then amiibos seem to go up online, and it sounds funny at first, like, oh, okay, an amiibo is like a Kirby one, like a sword. It's like, that's cool. Well, as people have pointed out, the correlation is when you start to see amiibos come up with their dates, usually they release alongside of another game. There's no game when this amiibo was brought up, which was November 11th or 12th. I think it depended on the time zone when you clicked the page. So now everyone's thinking, okay, I guess they are bringing out mid-November within a week of GTA 6. And I think we've already talked about when we thought it would happen, the release of this game. And we were all kind of thinking it would happen in November. A week before, though, is interesting because but I mean, they can't all be Godzilla or the Barbie collection, you know. But they're going to try. I think they're going to do it though. I think it's coming out like literally a week before GTA 6, and they're just not going to care. Yeah. That's just the way it is.
I mean, a lot of people understand how Nintendo works. I know there's some Twitter accounts that were very forefront by saying, "Oh no, they're not going to do that because I know everything. I'm a pompous asshole." Yeah, I never, bro. People need it. If you haven't picked up on this by now, Nintendo just lives in their own lane, dog. They're just doing their thing, and you know, if something comes along, something comes along. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, that's just how they are.
It's very
you gotta have something to play, right? Just, I mean, not everybody. I get it. Like, GTA is gonna be big, the greatest game ever. I know, like, I get it, but like, dude,
yeah,
like,
GTA's not coming to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch date. Yeah. So what the fuck do they
What if
care?
you want to play something else? Not everybody thinks GTA is like the messiah. So it's just like there ain't nothing wrong with having something else to play. Damn.
So many companies though obviously are trying to avoid GTA 6. So it is pretty funny.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, which makes sense, but you know, we're talking about a company that's always just done shit there, for better or worse.
Yeah.
That's always just done shit their own way. And you know, the game isn't coming out on the Switch 2 at launch, so what the hell? That's your big game. There's room for it.
Yeah,
there's enough space. There's enough space for both.
I like that release cadence actually. Get Ocarina of Time 1 week, and then the following week we get GTA 6.
Yeah,
I like that. I can work
and
with
Ocarina
that.
is like what, like a 15-hour game?
Yeah, 15. You can speed run it even faster.
Yeah,
well, hopefully it's extended and it's longer and there's new things to do.
That's the thing. We need to kind of get. I'd like to see Nintendo get moving a bit on this because I think everyone's just really curious as to what they're doing with this game because it's such a legendary status. But you know what? I did see. Oh, I gotta pull that back up. There was some dispute. I think. Did you see this? I just saw this pop up like before we went live. About I thought because I saw it pop up. I was like, I gotta look into that again. Okay, here it is. This was. Did you know gaming disputes Metacritic's Ocarina of Time score?
I watched the full video.
What's the deal with that?
So the deal is that a lot of the reviews were not accurately portrayed, and even some reviews that should have counted never counted because they just couldn't track them down or because they just weren't counted. So if you actually take everything that they were able to find, they did it. They found all the reviews from that time period and put all the scores, and it's like a four-way tie between like Ocarina, like Soul Calibur, and like the games that are at the top. So it's still at the top. But it's just like a tie.
Nah, they should rename to "Did you mind your own fucking business?" Because Ocarina.
Oh, what's it tied with? Hold on, it'd be Soul Cal. Yeah, I know Soul Calibur is one of them.
GTA 4, right?
GTA. It's like a four-way tie between like Mario Galaxy, GTA 4, Soul Calibur, and like Ocarina of Time.
It'd be Mario Galaxy 2 because Mario Galaxy 2 went the opposite direction. It actually went up a point.
Yeah. So it would still be the top. It would just be tied.
You're right. GTA 4. Yep. GTA 4, Soul Calibur, Mario Galaxy 2, and then The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Although
it's a good video. It's a great video.
24. I guess because if it was a tie like that, I don't even know how you'd work that out. Would it be by number of reviews?
It would have to be, right?
I don't know. Because I imagine either Mario Galaxy 2 or Grand Theft Auto 4 have the most reviews.
Yeah, they just said it would be a tie after they did crunched all the things.
Oh,
went back,
man. Man, take that childhood. Jeez. Knocked it down a peg. Man. Well, maybe they can get a 99 this time.
I think it's not going to be as high. Yeah, I think it's going to be lower for sure.
Yeah. That's the other thing I thought about. The reviews for this game are going to be so difficult to like interpret or even put together if you're reviewing the thing, because in the back of your mind you're gonna I'm sure most reviewers know that this is a remake or reimagining, whatever it is, of most people believe the greatest game of all time, or at least the highest reviewed game of all time until the truth was revealed. But the how do you I don't know how you review that correctly then. That's tough, man. Because a 9 is just viewed as disappointing then, isn't it?
You give it a 10 and you move on. There's going to be some fucking autist, that's like 4 out of 10. Nintendo violated the Civil Rights Act of North Korea back in 2007. Like, shut the fuck
You do know
up.
that's going to happen. That's true. That's true.
The civil rights in North Korea. That's that.
Yeah. It was a big thing, man. It was a big thing in 2007.
I thought you were gonna go with Martin Luther King, the Civil Rights Act. No, you went to North Korea.
Man, the crazier one. North
Nintendo
Korea.
didn't really have a role in that, but in that one they did.
Hold on. Wait for Neo Gaming's next video. You don't know.
Martin Luther Gamer out here.
MLG.
You're right. I have noticed that though, that there's always that one outlet who's like, it's time for the spotlight. It's time.
It's my time to shine, baby.
It kind of is though. It kind of is. Like that Halo review I read it, I was like, whoa, what in the world?
That's what you get for tying whether or not you're going to get paid as a reviewer to how many people click on your shit.
No, that is true. That is true.
Yep.
That's a good point. All right, let's see some of the chats here. There we go. Shadow King says, what I don't get, why Sony doesn't just let someone else produce the discs if they don't want to do it. Charge a small licensing fee, no cost to them. Well, I guess it depends on if they have the manufacturing capabilities then who would want to do that. And Sony's part of what is the Blu-ray, I don't even know what the group is called. But there's a group basically that would have to, I assume, make that decision.
Blu-ray clan.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how all that would work behind the scenes. I don't know.
There's security issues with it too. You hand out the ability to like make a file on Blu-ray with the security measures to like tons of companies. At least one person's going to be like, I'll sell this to an emulation group.
Yes, true. Especially because it is for their PlayStation platform. I'm sure Sony has to like have rigorous checks to make sure everything is like fine before they start sending these games out. No one says, you guys think that investors feel the pressure for consumers for how much they asked Lin Tao? I think the questions were getting to Sony. They're expecting questions. There was at least one point where she seemed a little frazzled, a little like, oh man, they're still asking about that. Let's see. Illustrious says, thoughts on the 9054 gigabytes? I think it's hilarious because that's ridiculous. 4 gigabyte card in 2026 for like, I mean, it's an OEM card. People think it would have sold for more than $200 though. That's insane. Mate So Well says, if Code in a Box came with an instruction manual and some artwork that would ease the sting non-physical and make it feel like a collector's item.
That costs money though. We're trying to cut costs here.
Yeah.
Now I got to do a manual and stuff. What do you want, a sticker next? You know how much that costs, pal?
Dusk says, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat remastered. Andor NSO, please. Oh, man. I don't know. How'd you make that work?
Dude, like, they made the fucking Virtual Boy. Again, like an actual product. They can make those Congo controllers.
That would somehow sell out.
I'm waiting for them to introduce DS and they make you turn your Switch vertically and you have a grip for it. That's what I'm waiting for.
No, they're going to have the screen attachment, John.
Ooh, that would be fire.
Flip up screens with the top USB.
Okay, if they actually allowed us,
fire.
if they did allow us to have like a clamshell design for the Switch, okay, that would actually be pretty cool. I'd be okay with that.
And then when they do 3DS NSO, they have like a 3D screen attachment.
No, they wouldn't do that. They just have it all be 2DS style.
Yeah, 2DS style.
Nah, come on. I like 3D gaming.
Creative says, RGC85, when will bad boy Brett be on the podcast?
Never. Nah, he can come on. He's probably out drinking or playing pool. He's a very social person.
Jerry says, Sony really be effing all of us. I hope Nintendo doesn't go full digital. I think got 2 generations for Nintendo still, which is like we'll be talking about it then by almost 2040.
The late 2030s, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
I'll be
buying
dead
the
by then.
physical games.
Cody says, does Halo Remake look and play better on Xbox/PS5? I played it on PS5 Pro and it looked very good there.
It's better
I think
on
Digital
PS5.
Foundries does say it looks better on PS5 Pro.
Okay, this was funny. Spyro chose Radix saying F yeah in the Spyro Pro video.
That's
that
not what
was
the chat-
funny.
that's not-
Yeah.
That is not what the super chat says, John.
I'm
Read
not
the super
taking
chat.
Radix catchphrase away from him. Okay, he was
Hit
in
us
the
with it,
Spyro
Radix.
video.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
He was.
There
I
you
can't.
go.
That might
Thank
be
you.
copywritten at this point.
So I gotta
That
be
felt
honest
very
with you.
surreal.
When I saw you share that, I was like, oh god, because I was expecting like a ridiculous reaction. But you did good.
You're expecting crying. Let's be real.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm not
did
gonna
good.
cry. No.
No, not
Especially
you. Just I just sent it to him without saying anything, and because I saw you in there, I was like, oh look, they got the reactions. I wonder if anyone I know is in there. And then an erratic popped. I was like, let me send it to Sean and see if he sees them.
Comparative to everyone else, you did very good. I was very proud.
Thanks, Sean. That means a lot. The second clip they chose when I asked if it's open world, I'm surprised they kept that in there because that kind of implies to me that it might
It
be
is.
open world.
Yeah, I
so
think it is now.
very intriguing.
But yes, the first clip from Radic, they had to bleep him. But
yeah. Lesson learned. Any other family-friendly game that gets announced, I'll keep it.
Did they hit you
Well,
up or did they just?
Yeah,
do
they hit
it?
me up. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
let's see. So I assume we're gonna end up with like a early copy to Radic review then.
Oh,
Is
maybe.
Oh.
Maybe. Stay tuned.
First
All
ever
right.
platinum before
Hunter
release.
says, "Oh, dude, you should do if you
Dude,
get
that's
it
a great
early,
idea.
you should like go big and like try to platinum it, and then when you put the video out, say I platinumed Spyro already, or I platinum Spyro."
Yeah.
Forward
Here's what I think.
review.
Yeah.
Steam welcomes any butter PlayStation gamer. Illustrious says it would be cool if in the new Ocarina of Time, Nintendo sprinkled in segments throughout the game where you play as Sheik doing cool ninja stuff while Link is running around doing his thing. Also, I miss Fat John.
That sounds pretty
World
fire.
doesn't.
Because I like playing as Sheik in Smash Brothers, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, that means they're not going to do it. By the way,
Illustrious says
this guy said he
also-
missed Fat John. Don't trust his judgment either. Like, why would you
No,
miss
he-
Fat Ass John?
Nah, he was spitting. He was just fat ass John was a much nicer person. He wasn't. He wasn't a gaslighter. He was a much kinder soul.
Illustrious says also I remember they canceled a Sheik spinoff back in the day, so Nintendo could explore some of those ideas they already had in the pipeline.
The
Oh,
Sheik
really?
spinoff was a whack-a-mole game. Okay, that's what the Sheik spinoff was. It was a whack-a-mole
what?
game. Yeah,
Like, like a
digital
Mario
gaming-
Party minigame?
It was basically what the Sheik game was they saw like Link's crossbow training, right? And kind of like what that was about. Like, hey, let's make something simplistic. So basically you were Sheik and you would just have like these enemies pop up and then you would just hit them. And it was basically like that. You just alternate hitting them and then there'd be like points and stuff based off of that. So
That sounds kind of lame.
yeah, it was lame.
Yeah.
Like, Retro Studios was making it and it was legitimately lame. Everybody at Retro said it was lame. It wasn't very good. And then it got canceled. So
Gotcha.
This is Bespoke says, are we all forgetting that Switch 2 is the first Nintendo console gen where your library can go with you? And OJ, most PlayStation first parties sell better than third party. Most third parties sell less than 10 million copies.
that's most PlayStation first party does not sell better when it comes to revenue and all that. That's incorrect. That does not sell better than like all the biggest third party games. I disagree with that unless you can give me like the actual numbers for each one because Sony stopped reporting them. And if you look at a lot of the top PlayStation games, like you look at like FC or you look at like NBA 2K, those ones sell a lot. And if you look at the stuff that happened recently, Soros, there's tons of third-party games selling better than Soros at this point. So I mean, if you're talking about like Spider-Man, that was like 3 years ago.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
and
he
like
did, like,
Horizon and God of War.
Yeah,
Yo-
and those
Yosuke
were
did like 4 million, 5 million.
yeah.
5
Astro,
million.
look at Astrobot. That doesn't sell more than a lot of the third-party games that are out there. So I heavily disagree with that.
Hey,
statement.
Astrobot's at like what
4 million?
4.5
4.5?
million?
Yeah,
Hey,
and
shout out to
there's-
Astrobot.
Yeah, shout out to Astrobot, but there's plenty of third-party games that sell better than that. So I see what you're trying to say, but some of like the older ones, like God of War or like Horizon, but like we haven't gotten Forbidden West updates in a while. We don't know, like, did we get an update
that's
for
true.
that? So I disagree with all the Sony's first-party games outside
Hey,
third-party.
next update you're gonna get is Hunter's Gathering. Get ready.
Sorrow sold like 12 copies, I think.
Yeah, so I
Attic
disagree
bought
with that.
3 of them.
I might have to get my physical copy graded at this point.
And
Yeah, I might have to buy you a copy, Sean.
Yeah, how'd Concord do, by the way? Is that bespoke? How'd Concord do?
That's sold negative copies. Actually, they
no,
want to
bro. Come on, bespoke. Don't come here with that, brother. Come on now, man. Like, let's be real here. Let's be real.
Straw said, "Oh, became a member." Shout out to Bo Straw.
Shout out.
Peachy says, "Disc non-refundable pre-orders with a minute order 1 million units and see if there is actual demand and no one is guessing. And this way, it is crowdfunded." I don't think they're gonna do that. You mean like just have people pre-order the disc beforehand and just print whatever is ordered? They could do that. Like that is actually a thing they could do. Treat it like limited run stuff, I guess. Then, except it gets to you in sooner than a year. Dave Wonder says, "Any tips for taking care of graphic T-shirts so the image doesn't crack over time?" Was curious since John's gaming shirts always look like new.
Because he buys them new every single time.
Yeah.
It always depends.
So
It's
what
always
time you
different
use?
based on brand and like how their printing process is.
Cold water, flip them inside out, do like a delicate wash.
That's probably the first big way to try to prevent any falling
Putting
apart.
them inside out helps. Tetris says, "Does anyone use Steam Family? Really cool feature. My whole family shares the games we own very easily. Feel like no one talks about it. I have not used that. No.
I ain't sharing with none of my family.
I think I got a fucking family.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I was unaware of that completely. I don't know how that works, but they mostly play on PS5 and Switch 2 and Switch. So, Design Life Tutorial says, "I can't think of a PlayStation exclusive franchise that would make me excited for a $1,000 plus discless PS6. Would any PS6 exclusive make you all have to have one?" You know what? I think they would test a lot of people's resolve if they said Bloodborne Remake is a PS6 exclusive
with unlocked frame rate.
That would do some damage.
I know for me, I mean, Legend of Dragoon, like an incredible Legend of Dragoon remake or like new game in this series, I'd be like, okay, what's going on here? Like, if it was like really good, I'd be like, all right, it would definitely test my patience. I can say that.
I don't think there's one specific game. It needs to be a.
It would have to be a stack. It'd be multiple games.
A couple games.
No Gran Turismo?
I wonder if that's gonna be cross-gen.
I think it has to be, right?
It'll probably be.
I mean, 7's technically a PS4 game.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one's still getting updated too.
Bet you, Radic, what's the game? If they just showed up with it, what's the one game you'd be like, man, they got me?
Astrobot.
Astrobot. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Well, I'm a fan of most of their franchises, right? So, like, as you said, like a stack of them, like, probably, I will probably get the PS6 at launch, not the handheld, the console.
I'm definitely looking at that handheld. I'm curious. I just need to, at this point, I just need to see what the PS6 is. I got to see what their pitch for it is outside of the hardware, because I think part of it could be quantity. Just like maybe they really do go like, hey, we're just going to show you a bunch of games.
Yeah.
And another game I want to shout out, Twisted Metal. If they brought back Twisted Metal, I'd be all over that.
Well, I think they would be first party, but also a combination of a bunch of third party games they sign as well, Sean.
Yeah, but maybe.
I think that's going to be a strategy there. That's part of the curated process. Let's get third parties and we're going to lock them down. I don't think they're going to lock down Final Fantasy 17, nothing like that, but I think they'll look around.
Silent Hill Townfall is a console exclusive. It's on PC, but it's on an Xbox. So they definitely signed something there.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta plug in my PlayStation for that. Then I'm really excited for that game.
Yep.
Sounds fucking awesome.
Yep, it does look good. The previews look pretty good too. Just the way they described it. I know we talk about previews always being positive, but they described it as like a survival condemned almost kind of game. So
really? Dope.
I like it.
It looks fucking bad. When does that come out?
September 24th.
That row of the couple weeks of just release after release after release.
That'll be high on my priority list.
We
got Metal Gear this month too. Fucking
yes, sir.
Finally.
Yes, sir.
God damn.
That's gonna be on the Switch 1. I'm kind of curious how that looks. Metal Gear Solid 4 on the Switch 1.
Crusty, Jonathan. It looks crusty.
I kind of want to see what that looks like. I might get it on the Switch 1 as well, just because I'm just curious. Just Metal Gear Solid 4.
I mean, it's 30 frames. They did the technical stuff.
That's still like 15 frames better than the PS3 version.
Stop it. It'll have, you know what, the Switch version will have the 15-minute cigarette smoke thing.
Oh,
that you have
dude,
to do
that
to
shit
load
goes
the
so
game.
hard, bro.
Then I
I
need
hope they have
that
it on the
one.
Switch version. Yeah.
I need that
At the
one.
time, I thought it was kind of cool. I can make a sandwich. I can,
Yeah.
Use the restroom. I can.
You get to
do,
take your own smoke break.
Yeah.
Oh,
hell
well, yeah, I didn't smoke, but yeah,
I did. But I just did it in the apartment.
Whole
'cause I
wood
didn't
tip?
give a fuck. No, that was just menthol cigarettes.
This is Sun Cinder says the channel is in the credits roll. The first video is on Resident Requiem. Since I'm a huge fan of the series, it has a lot of dumb jokes as well, so I hope you laugh. Next video is routine. Thank you. Hey, shout out to Sun Cinder. Check
Credits
out
roll.
Routine was
Nope.
good. If none of you have checked it out, like we're talking
I
about
haven't.
horror, that was actually
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, okay. And the credits roll. All right, go check them out. Give them a like. See what's what over there.
Just subscribed, so shout out to him.
And then Jono, and our boys' initials are OJO. Definitely will call him OJ.
Nice.
Shout out to Jono. Shout out. Stuff. OJO.
And that's OJ Spawncast OJ, not OJ Simpson. You know,
Not
that's
O.J.
a reference.
Simpson.
I'll bust out my O.J. Simpson jersey one of these days on the show.
Signed.
No, I wish.
Peep says, I know this won't happen since we're going all digital soon. I think there should be a law where gaming companies should have 2 to 3 year DRM. After that, rights can go to the consumer to back or make an offline copy. Man, there's going to be a battle for the next like the entire next generation over DRM and digital rights. It's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah.
And by the time they figure it all out,
It'll
they
already
go-
be dead.
by the time they get this all worked out, because it takes forever for anything to move, they're going to be like, hey, guess what, guys? We're going to cloud streaming because customer behavior tendencies are just showing.
Yeah.
You're going to get Sid Schuman's going to be like, really? I had to do the thing where I told them we're not doing
Sid
this.
Schuman's
I have
still
to
gonna
do
be at
this
the
now
company.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, he's still there. Now they bring him back for that. Now you got to put your name on this blog post too.
Oh man, I felt so bad for him.
Let's see. This is Soul Eater says, just got here. Did RGT 85 already talk about DSP?
I did. Somebody asked and donated.
Casual Noob Gamer says, Nintendo God demands you watch Nick Arcade Young.
I'll pull up some YouTube videos of that. I'm actually
It's good
curious of what-
shit, man.
Cool Rip says, what up, guys? Not a topic at all today, but how anti-consumer is Square Enix being with these Switch 2 ports, not having upgrade paths. Very disappointing. You are absolutely right. That is incredibly disappointing because I saw Final Fantasy X and I cannot believe that's not just like a free upgrade, because it feels like all they really did was remove the loading screens and put a Switch 2 logo on it.
Star Ocean not having a save file, transfer save file or anything, because the Switch 1 version of that game, it's not bad, but it's crusty. That's crazy, man. But yeah, like it seems it's so inconsistent with the, like, some games they have, like Dragon Quest, and some games they have Romancing Saga had an upgrade path and all that. That's a phenomenal game on Switch 2. I mean, the Switch 1 version is crusty as hell, but the Switch 2 version is great. And that also that had save file transfer, that had upgrade paths. So I don't know what's going on.
Let's see. John says PlayStation 9 will have teleportation capabilities. That would definitely break into the mainstream.
Remember that commercial, the PS9?
Yep.
The orb.
The orb. Yeah. That Ryan did like a PSX gonna give it to you on that. That was such a
Oh, did he?
weird
That's
commercial to
funny.
look back on
Yeah.
now. It's so funny. See, Creative says, has fellow Canadian Radic ever played Ocarina of Time?
Nope. Never have.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
I mean, you might as well wait.
Yeah, I have it on 3DS, but at this point, actually, should I play the original before the remake?
No.
I don't know.
Depends.
No?
It depends what they do.
Yeah. If it's 1-to-1, I guess I don't know. I guess you don't.
So how much do you know about the original though?
I know there's like a time thing, like there's a time jump.
So
In-
what would be fun, because you're in a fun little situation, is to play the new one, then play the old one.
Interesting.
Okay.
Or you could have it set up for a video the week before Ocarina of Time remake comes
Yeah.
out, and then you take advantage of all the SEO stuff.
That is a good point. Well, it's on
So
N64
unique.
Classics, right?
Yes.
But you would rather between that and the 3DS version.
You should play just play the original on the N64. I would say that. Just play that one.
Over the
but
3DS one.
The 3DS one looks and feels better.
Yes, but he will be able to capture footage on the Switch 2 one a lot easier.
That is true.
For the subsequent PlayStation gamer tries Ocarina of Time for the first time video.
A generic ass. But it always works, bro. People click on it, right? So
It does. It does.
Can't overthink things sometimes on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I learned. Yep.
Callinshaw says MagFest in DC had or has a panel like Nick Arcade. One year, we even had the original host. I made the green screen games. MagFest versus fun times.
That's really cool, dude.
Oh,
damn.
That is interesting. I did not know
the Spawncast should invade MagFest.
MagFest is such an interesting place because it's literally 24/7. So the thing is though, the hotel is very nice. Like it's a really nice hotel. But it's an event, we'll say. It's an experience.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, I've been a few times just to check it out, but I haven't done like an actual panel or anything there.
Okay.
But they will have I think they have panels like late at night and everything, like really late at night.
But they don't like YouTubers, so they'll never invite you.
Well, there you go.
No.
King of Spain says, what do you guys think of the explosion of the recompilation scene? That Pokemon 2.5D thing going around is wild. I tried that. I did check out the 2.5. People are so like enamored by the voxel look. By the way, people are saying it's comparing to everything. Guys, it's 3D Game Heroes, okay? That's what it is.
Yep.
But no one knows because no one played 3D Game Heroes.
Yeah.
But anyway, the thing that I think is so funny about these decompilations when they happen or recompilation, whatever, is that you can zoom like all the way out. So if you're in the first town, like Pallet Town, you can zoom all the way out and see like the next 2 towns ahead of you, which is so funny. But that's the thing I was messing around with for that. The battle scene's so weird, but the big controversy with that is the reason this stuff is getting done so fast, and I think people are starting to catch on to it, is a lot of these people are there's a lot of AI stuff being used in it too, like AI tools.
Like generative or
like Claude and like AI coding agents and helpers, and that's why it's getting done so fast. Because if you look, you'll see the little Claude. I made that joke about the PS5.
Oh, like the watermark?
No, like if you look on the commits on the side, you basically have who is helping out with this project, and you can see the little icons. The Claude icon is there constantly, and that's why I made the joke about the PS5 emulator, because the Claude thing was there, and I'm like, oh, I guess this is getting serious now, because that's if you need it to get done, you bring in the AI agents basically.
Damn.
And sometimes it goes well, as you see, and other times it spits out stuff that just like crashes constantly, and it's who knows what you're gonna get. I guess in this case though, it's working out, so I guess. But it's you just need your own copy of the game or a ROM file, and then you can play it.
You need to dump your own ROM file from the copy. Like, shut up.
I have it. It's right there. I got the GB operator.
But you didn't do that.
How do you know?
Because I know you.
How do you know? Let's see. That TCG dad says, just wanted to say Freddy Fish.
Right.
Am I missing something?
Yeah, he dropped like a bunch of subs, and he made me play. It's a game called Freddy Fish.
Yeah, I played this back in the day.
Yeah, it's a point and click adventure game, and I streamed it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like Pajama Sam, that kind of Spy Fox kind of vibe.
It's like a kid's educational thingy.
Yeah.
You learn
it's
anything from it?
It's on Switch 1.
No, not really. Probably should have played it more so I could get better marks in school, but
yeah.
It is what it is.
Mecha Omar. Hey, shout out to Number Muncher. That was the game back then.
That was the
little
jam.
frog that would just eat all the numbers and stuff.
Did you guys have Math Circus or no?
No, we had Number Muncher, and you need the big little floppy. There's like a 5 1/4 floppy disk for it to work.
Yeah,
I remember
definitely
that.
not my era. Yep.
And then when they sent us home with PS1s, and we had this blue moose on a surfboard that would go to town and like teach kids stuff. Yeah.
No.
I have none of this shit. I don't know what the fuck.
They sent us home with PS1s.
You were poor.
You don't remember that?
Like,
I found the game. I'm trying to remember exactly what it's called. Someone in the chat probably knows, because there's some people who are like, hey, they did it at my school too. And I'm like, I wonder if they were in the Northeast.
They gave out PS1s?
Yes, this was a big initiative they tried to do because they realized kids were playing games, and they were like, what if we mix education with video games? So they said, okay, what we're going to do is we have 10 PS1s. and we'll make it so that different weeks kids can go home with the PS1 for that week and the weekend, and you guys are going to play these games. And one was of this blue moose that
Mars Moose.
Thank you. Yes, Mars Moose. You can look it up. There's a whole intro and everything, and it was cool because it was FMV. But what everyone did was when they went home with it, we just rented games for the weekend. So I remember I rented like Hercules, like all these other. I remember it, and I was like, "This is crazy. This is actually a decent game, by the way." Hercules, never played it, but that's all we did. We just rented games. We didn't play the games that we're supposed to go home with.
All right. So when Mars Moose gets added to PS Plus Classics in September,
dude, if that happened, I'd have to make a video on it. That was
you have to get the platinum on that one, brother.
That was like actually like legit childhood back then. Mecca Omar says price is getting out of hand. No government intervention. Companies offering easy access credit to sell stuff we can't afford. War in Middle East. As a 40-plus-year-old, I think I've seen this movie before. Well,
time is a flat circle.
Jenner D says, I have a Dreamcast.
It's a crazy super chat, man.
Toasty says, Mega Man Dual Override is now canceled. Would that get you to swear, John? You know that scene in The Simpsons where, you know it, Sean, where Homer stands up and he's about to drop.
Fuck!
Yeah, that would be like that. And the camera would cut away right as he does like the. Like he's about to say, that was such a good scene.
I love The Simpsons so much.
The birds like fly out of the tree next to the house.
Yo, I gotta go. Otherwise, I'm going to explode right now.
Bye, OJ.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys.
Happy pooping.
You guys check out the channel. Still giving away a Switch 2 by the beginning.
Run,
of
OJ, run.
Yeah, dude, my stomach. But anyway, thank you guys for having me on. Shout outs. Check out the channel, Player Essence. Take it easy, guys.
Bye, OJ.
Good luck and Godspeed.
We're almost through anyway. Let's see. Cool Rip says Woods vid on game key cards good for physical. Woods vid on game key cards good for physical. Are they good for physical game key cards? They are.
Made a video about that. I didn't watch it yet though.
Oh, okay. Like it's good. It's good for physical.
At least until the server is shut down, and then.
Well. DC Fat has the warrant still out for John's glasses. I still wear glasses. I don't wear my contacts all the time.
What the fuck? Wear your goddamn glasses on a show then, you piece
Why
of
do you want
shit.
me to wear my glasses so bad?
Everyone wants you. That.
It's not even my old glasses. They're just different glasses. It's
you
not
probably
even
miss your old glasses.
I broke them, and that made me really sad. That was like
really?
That was it was like the iconic glasses, and they broke. Cool Rip says, "What up, Tan GT85?" Someone asked if you were in the tanning booth earlier, and that's why you were late.
Dude, everyone just said, "Oh, you spray tan now?" No, I go to the pool. I was there for an hour and a half today, baking in the sun.
I like that it's so weird that you have any kind of like color to your skin at all, any kind of shade, that people are immediately making up conspiracy theories as to how you got it.
Call me the second orange man and stuff. I'm like, God damn it, dude. That's rough.
Like you just went out, you just started going outside a bit more. You go to the pool and people are like, no, there's something's going on here.
I like to swim. And now
I have shaming you.
I have the earplugs. I tested it out today. It worked great. Didn't get any water in my ear. Very pleased.
Dose says Xbox Helix, PS6, and PlayStation handheld. What is the combined cost if I want all three? Oh,
3,500.
500. Yes, thank you. 3,500. About the price of actually cheaper than a 5090 right now, I think. Right? That's like $4,000, isn't it?
But pro tip: if you have all three in your Amazon shopping cart, you can pay like $200 a month using Klarna or Affirm. Yeah,
there we go.
And always make sure
we have a referral link for that yet.
Yeah, and always make sure to click on one of these people's affiliate links before buying.
Dude, Luster says OJ, I was under the impression the Sheet game was planned for GameCube or Wii was going to resemble something more like Onimusha or Tenchu. It's good Nintendo scrapped that idea. If it was a glorified Mario Party ripoff.
No, I agree. Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Oof. King of Spaces. I bet RG tries a white Bronco.
Yeah, with, splattered red leather seats. It's very it's very chic.
Let's see. This is Chore. Chore says that we need Chad Warden to comment on current.
Yeah, we do.
Go but
You know
short.
Chad Warden, right?
Go but short. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan did a whole PSX gonna give it to you on him.
Gene was trying to find that guy for like a proper like interview piece for the Washington Post.
That's
He's
funny.
like the original
find
troll. You know? No.
Wow.
I should ask him about it. Actually, I haven't talked to him.
Man.
PS triple, baby.
That's everything there. All right. Let me go around here as we finish up. Radic, sir, where can everyone find you?
I'm at Real Radic on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, pretty much every other social media platform. Got a video coming out either tomorrow night or Monday morning. Be more consistent with my YouTube output, have more free time in the coming weeks. So look forward to that at Real Radic on every social media platform.
What about RGT Fixes Ear?
You can find me on RGT85. I didn't have PS1s in school, but they would play Mo Money, Mo Problems during the morning announcements every day, and everyone would get up on their desks and dance to it. It was very fun times. Tomorrow is the annual harvest over at my grandmother's garden. I will be there along with my lesbian cousin, her lover, and her 2 children.
A lot of information.
Yeah.
Forward to fresh produce.
Yeah.
And
Green lettuce.
No, it's like cucumbers, tomatoes, potatoes, green beans, shit like that. So it should be. Look, bro.
Okay, I'll back Sean up on this.
I was ready, and both of them were nowhere to be found. And then I was like, yo, I'm going to bed. Like, what the fuck? So supposedly Monday, we are doing game.
And I will be posting it for people to ask. I'll be posting it over on Spotify Spawncast account. It will be there. I will post it up there as well for when they're finished and a copy of it there.
And thank you to the ladies for not showing up tonight because my cut of the money is larger.
You said it, not me, brother. But
Let's
we're
go
all
over
thinking
to
the same thing.
Let's go over to Evan.
You can find me at Kimrick's Project on anything really, socials, Twitch, YouTube. I try to stream this week. Again, I just got some new project stuff in. Just been super busy helping install some, bathroom shower doors and stuff this week. So super fun. Also, don't forget, Sean's got some Whatnot stuff that I just linked in chat one more time.
Yes.
You know what I've realized? Evan, you should, because you're here hanging out, you should just randomly have your Whatnot account like set up and just randomly drop links, and then every like 10 minutes just plug in at this point. But there's Sean's Whatnot. It is there. He's trying to get graded comics, so okay, that'll work. Eventually,
Sean,
I assume you'll show off the collection.
Genuinely, do you want me to sign up for this thing? Does it help you?
If you want,
Because
I mean,
I will do it. I have no idea what this is.
I do have to say something though. Canada has
is there a good Canadian branch for Whatnot?
Well, Canada, there have been 2 things that I have been looking for recently, and all the U.S. sellers, like literally, the only one on eBay. It was a great comic. The only one on eBay was $800. It was a 9.8. Some fucker in Canada had it listed for like, a lot of Canadian money, but I looked at the conversion rate and I was like, God damn, that's cheap. That's like below half. And I sent him an offer and he accepted it. And then I've been looking for a piece for the Hogan room. I've been looking for this for a long time. $1,200, $1,500, all the American sellers. I'm like, no, I'm not spending that much. Once again, found another dude in Canada selling it, and I was like, sent him an offer, which was way below that, and he took it. So like, I've ended my war with Canada for now.
Let's go, dude.
They have been very good to me, and I will always remember this.
Also, I am on the lookout right now for these dioramas,
Dude,
that are apparently in stock at Target, but also not in stock at Target. I don't understand. So if there is anyone in the Northeast area, like around the Christiana Mall, maybe, that works at the Target and can check stock and let me know, I actually want all of them, basically. There's like a Twisted Metal one. There's a Metal Gear Solid one. There's a Final Fantasy VII one. I want them.
And there's going to be a PS1 one with Gabe Logan from Siphon Filter, Sir Dan from Medieval, another Twisted Metal 2 character, Axel. And
are they listed on the website though? Because if they're listed on the website, okay.
They're all sold out.
But they're all sold out, and they randomly, apparently, people just walk by a shelf and see them in store.
Yep.
So I don't think they're updating on their website.
That is a very common occurrence with Target, even for the tabletop stuff I do. They usually get like specialty side things in that we're supposed to release in like 2022, and then no one sees them until 2023 out of nowhere.
Oh, dude, I could tell you fucking stories about Target with the fucking signed Hogans, and then I pre-ordered it. They canceled everyone's pre-order. Some motherfucker in Phoenix buys pallets from Target, and it was the signed Hogans. They just started popping up on eBay. So me and this other dude went down this whole rabbit hole with these people, asking them, how did you get these? Where did you get these from? All this sort of stuff. And they were like, bro, we just bought a pallet of shit, and we found all of these. So, like, you know, we'll sell them to you at cost, or, you know, a little bit more for plus shipping. I was like, fucking awesome, dude.
Man, that Metal Gear
Dude, I
Solid
want
one
the
looks awesome.
I want all
I'm
of them
look-
too, but the
I'm
Twisted
looking on
Metal
the
one
website. I'm not.
looks
Oh my
so-
god, let me.
I'll send you a
But-
link.
But like Walmart, Target's fucking stupid. Like fucking Steve from Mattel was like, pre-orders for the new line of WWE LJNs go up at 5:30. It went up at 5:40. Luckily, I got them all though.
Okay. Good.
And one last thing about the console hero thing, I'm not saying I can't confirm. I know that Walmart Canada will be stocking those as well. Because we don't have Target here. But Walmart Canada will be
Walmart
stocking
Canada.
them.
I thought you meant just like Walmart in general. Man.
Maybe Walmart America has them too, but I know for sure Walmart Canada will have those, and now I will be on the lookout for all four of them.
Yes. That's unboxing worthy in a video, by the way, if you find them.
Oh, absolutely. That's the plan.
Okay. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We appreciate it. I got everyone here. Thanks for supporting, of course, as well. We appreciate that. And we will be back next Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And we will see you guys then.